You are now tuned in to the News You Can Use podcast. I'm your host with the most big surf guy. And today we got my boy D Class in the building. D Class, say what up to the people.
Man, what's the deal, man? We tapped in for another episode.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Break it down. So recently they have freed Max B, man. D Class is not too familiar with Max B. But we're gonna try to brush him up with Max B and the background story and how we ended up to this point. The creator of the wave, you got the big surf guy. And this is the wave right here for sure, man. This is where I got a little bit of my sauce from. Not the name per se. The name came from another era of life, but it definitely coincides with the wave for sure, man. So let's just get into a little bit of this Max music.
$48. Everywhere you turn, you're gonna see Max B on social media right now. You see clips of him everywhere, in the jewelry store, at a birthday party with French, in the club doing a performance, at the Jets football game, and the footage is just everywhere, right? So he's got cameramen following. This isn't one of those come home, discreetly underneath, the radar type of situations. He's being thrust into the public very, very fast. And at the same time, it's been a pretty anticipated come home for a very significant hip hop figure. All right.
Mhm.
Max B is a big name in hip hop. So I'm not surprised. And from a promotional and a marketing standpoint, makes a lot of sense to just see him just boom like this. Was Bobby Smurder's like this? I don't remember it being to the point where it's like everywhere you turn, you're popping up on 50 Cent's Instagram. But with all of this comes, of course, drama. So you have past beefs, you have snitching allegations, you have jealousy, you have a lot. And to see within like 48 hours of this guy being home, all these different topics coming up around his name, good, bad, the ugly, he should have expected it, though. Him and his camp absolutely should have been paying attention to that and prepared for that. The snitching thing will probably always be one of the biggest things because as a rapper, if you have that on your jacket, you're supposed to be done, your credibility. But then again, 6ix9ine would probably tell a different tale, right? You're supposed to be done. The street beefs, of course, people running around New York, bumping into each other if they have differences and issues. It's always something to keep on the radar, right? I'm going to walk down all of this stuff, all right? So before we get into some of the bad, let's look at some of the good. Once again, welcome home, Max. Just some footage of him, field side, down on the ground. Looking good out here. They got him head to toe in some Louis Vuitton, put some jewelry on him, got him looking like a rapper fresh out. There you go.
Bigger Val, New York, New York.
Yes, sir.
Fresh out the can. Damn. Over 18 stretch.
18
Gave
years.
me 7 and 5, but I'm back.
Yes, sir. You're back.
Max Bigger Val, New York, New York.
Yeah, they gave him 75 years, man. He did 18 years on 75 years, bro. God bless you, Max. You out.
Damn. They gave me 7 and 5, but I'm back.
Yes, sir. You're back.
Max Bigger Val, New York, New York.
Yes, sir.
Fresh out the can.
All right. Yeah, and I saw Method Man was there doing like press photo ops for the game and took pictures of Max B, and it looked good. It looked real good. I saw this as well. This looked like a club appearance. There's no way you're going to get me to believe that this wasn't a paid for appearance. So they already got him working, it seems. And I also saw footage of him pulling up in front. Looked like he was out there with friends. They pulled up in a Rolls Royce, big cars, luxury vehicles, a lot of security walking them to the club as well, which should be the case. All right. It is a new day as well. I mean, you running around Harlem talking about she loves me, now she loves me, she loves me.
Yeah, I mean, back in the day, that Max wasn't running around with no security. It'd have been Max and 30 dudes, man. This shit different. It's hitting different. Let's get into some of the legacy, though. We'll get into all that later, man. We ain't worried about the good, bad, and the ugly yet.
gonna do some recording while I finish up my yard work.
Let's get into some of the music.
I'ma
Can
just
we play
drag and
some of
drop.
this shit? I'm about to blow me a dub. What can we play? Because I know a lot of this was mixtape music, so I shouldn't get no copyright. We got a commercial though. I'm not playing it. What you think, D Class?
I would have to hear something else. This song is cool, but I fuck with the beat a little bit.
Yeah, man. You hear the style though, and it's like this is 10, maybe 18-year-old music. And you hear the lingo, you feel me? We heard 6ix9ine revamp this lingo maybe what 5 years ago. Niggas sticky up, icky with the blicky up.
Yeah,
like Max had a whole lingo, bro.
I mean, this shit sounds like the closest songs that I could say that I heard that sound like this shit to an extent would be like them Jim Jones fucking singing songs. Like that's kind of the same little vibe I'm getting from it.
Yeah, like A Boogie with the hoodie. You got a lot of artists that kind of took after this style of rap, not just New York artists, like globally. You get what I'm saying? The wave for sure. But what I like is the Pac analogies, the harmonizations, because Pac kind of did that. Pac kind of had a little style like that. Like Pac had that harmony with the rap is crazy. That's why it ain't another rapper like Tupac, because niggas can't mimic that style, bro. Pac was like on a whole different level with that shit. He was wavy as fuck. Pac style, bro. Listen to Pac rap style on slow songs. How he he used melodies to rap was crazy.
Yeah, that's why people try to, as much as people try to emulate him, man, it's not gonna happen. I don't even know why people. Why would you try to put the bar so high for yourself, man? Knowing that, I mean, this dude is easily top 3 to a lot of people.
For a lot of different reasons, too, man. A lot of different reasons. So yeah, man, he got a nice catalog, man. If you never heard of Max B, go check him out. Go check out the catalog.
Yeah, I might listen to him tomorrow in the truck, see what he talking about.
That nigga said Max B was the first to sing. Then came along Ja Rule. Then came along motherfucking Rich Homie Quan. But yeah, like with no auto tune, yeah, probably the first. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm like, damn, what the new music gonna sound like? This shit got.
I mean, that's why I would fuck with it just for the simple fact that a nigga used his real voice. Man. I'm not big on the auto tune shit.
Mm-hmm. Like if you ask me when Pac did "Come with Me," Hail Mary, nigga, run quick, see. That was the first nigga to get swaggy and sing some shit rapping, bro. That was harmonizing. That wasn't just a nigga just saying some words. You feel me? So when I listen to Max, I kind of like, okay, he was inspired by Pac for real. And he just took it and just went somewhere else with that shit and made it swaggy. You feel me?
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I say, man, I definitely give him a shot. You know me. I'm down to listen to some music, but I mean, yeah, he gotta come with it within like the first 2, 3 little mixtapes or whatever that I listen to, because
You got to
yeah,
go through that back. You're going to fall in love with that back catalog because he had a lot of songs for the females and shit. You got to go through that back catalog. You got to backtrack through that motherfucker. Start with like the Silver Surfer shit. You going to fuck with that heavy. He rapped over a lot of tracks too. We're going to get into something. We're going to play something. Let's see what this is. This the one right here, these glass when he got off on the Destiny's Child shit. Ow! All right, here, let me play it. Let me play it. We gotta play it, bro. It was a moment, bro. A moment in music, man. What's the name of that shit?
I mean, I fuck with Duke the Movement for the simple fact that the nigga get out and his people put him instantly on. Like, I fuck with that type of shit. Like, that's the only reason I kind of paid attention to it the last couple of days. It's just a simple fact, man. Like, nigga get out, everybody show up. Nigga not just getting out on some dolo shit, and then niggas just pop up and throw some bread his way just to try to gain some clout. Like, them niggas really look like they was really fucking with.
So backstory, him and French, man, real close. He the one that put French Montana on. French Montana just was doing like Coke Boy TV type shit. Wasn't doing music yet. And Max is the first person to embrace him. So feel me, that just showed that French is loyal to the crew. You know what I'm saying? Max, that's the original crew right there. Before he got with Rick Ross, before he got with Puff and all that, that happened after Max B went to jail. I feel like if Max B would have never went to jail, you would have never seen none of that happen. It would have been a straight deal with Max signing French. You feel me?
Yeah, but you know how that shit go. They would have found a way. Cause at the end of the day, man, you still need that Rick Ross and that Diddy shit. Like that shit took it to the next level. And it's only put it like it's only so much that he would have been able to do, but they both would have been able to eat off of it. So where it would have capitalized and been great for the whole movie.
Facts, facts, facts. So let's let me slap that shit. This nigga Max Big Avail, man. We do not own the rights to this music. See, man, they trying to play us, man. Y'all trying to play us, bruh. What a Destiny's Child song. Mm, mm, See if we can find something. There we go.
They loving it.
15 years ago. Let's go.
Worldwide.
Pro boy shit.
PD5.
Baby shit. Let's go.
You niggas don't want me to shine. You niggas don't want me to grind. I'm about my money, nigga. You niggas don't want
YouTube,
me
what's
to
good?
live. You niggas just want me to bed.
Nani, what up? God bless you.
Niggas know I'm about to get rich. They know I'm about to get
Andy,
rich.
what up? God bless
About to
you.
get cash.
Let's go.
I be cooling niggas off like an AC. 1 minute you're hot, the next minute you're not. Drop the album, nobody copped it. Nobody believed in your game. Without the balls down, wave funny how niggas turn funny style. I just let the money pal. Bitches scream skeeted on my tummy out. I was in the room seeking closure. Knocking on the door.
Bitches scream skeeted on my tummy out.
Seen a nigga head pop out. I need to lay it back out. And I'm out the head back out. OG, niggas ain't know me. Gotta put down, let them stay scared. Shout to my niggas that she Lincoln. Bezzy on the arm like Agua. This nigga's a lame. My life is a saga. Oscars, niggas trying to cop them off the runway. Bring the gunplay. Fuck my bitches in one day. Some say, finger you the illest nigga yet to come. Get the best for them. And I tangle with the best of them. Left with them bitches that night at the China. Drove them to the diner. I like them finer. You niggas don't want me to shine. You niggas don't want me to grind. I'm about my money, nigga. You niggas don't want me to live. You niggas just want me to bed. Up in the prison systems. Niggas know I'm about to get rich. They know I'm about to get rich. We about to get cash. Hey yo, got white, got blow.
The waves is free. Let's go.
Chill. Score, baby. Got what you need. Got that
Nigga
blow.
Bell.
Got
Nigga
that
Bell is
sauce,
home,
that
man.
all that white. Got that piff. Got that down.
Nigga, this come from them Dat Piff days.
Smart
If
brands
you
are
wasn't
getting
around
on
for
your
Dat Piff, bro, you
TV
don't
with
know about
ads
Max
for
B,
only
bro.
$500.
My mixtapes and all that. Y'all don't know nothing about that shit. Live wire. These live wire niggas, bro. Line. Let's go. Gotta run. Run my boy to the catalog a little bit.
Still early, baby. So wavy. Feel so comfortable tonight.
It's like the morning. Oh shit, something fucking crazy.
We're gonna do this one for PD3. Congratulations, so sick. It's your boy Big Bell.
Let's go. Chat, what's the deal?
When it first I caught you creeping, wasn't even sleeping. She hit the speaker and bleeped him, peeked him. My nigga baseball was ready to beat him, make him. I told my nigga chill, that be cheating. Oh, used to spend and give you money. We used to make love, let me lick and dip in your honey. It's funny because before you it was the bunny. She want me, told me pull it out, no leave it coming. Oh, I can't. Oh shit, baby, my bad. You can't. It's the way you moving your ass. Stop playing. Before I even gave you some ass, you should've told me that you was gon' come. You can't. Baby, I didn't mean to do it. I can't. Pussy, you turn your knees to fluid. Stop playing. Before I even gave you my pussy, you should've told me that you was gon' come. Is he the reason that my phone couldn't blip through? I heard he treat you bad, heard he beat you. Bring that pussy home like he used to do. I'm still in my grind, I'm getting money like the shower up so I can get a pub. Is he the reason that my phone couldn't blip through? I heard he treat you bad, heard he beat you. Bring that pussy home like he used to do. Still in my grind, I'm getting money like the shower up so I can get a pub. I used to play with her, lay with her, meet with her, 5 nights out the week, stay with her. Listen, baby.
What you know about it, D-Class?
Man, I fuck with it. It's on some old school Dipset shit. The fact that them the niggas that I listened to at one point, I mean, I'm mistake comparing them to that shit because I was kind of big on Dipset. So like that, I could say is probably about really the only shit that I was really rocking with at the time. But I mean, it's cool though. Like, yeah, he definitely. I would love to hear what he sound like now because yeah, he needed some auto tunes back in 17 years ago. He got that raspy ass voice. So I mean, yeah, I'm fucking with it. It's different.
Definitely was wavy, man. All right, let's get into some old Max B videos before we went to jail.
Try to box me in. Try to box me in right there. Like around
What's crazy, dog? I used to have this same
Really pulled up. Right. I was with the green
like
car was
4 or 5 years
So I had
ago.
about that much room to back up. So, you know, I took my time. Obviously, I wasn't scared because I didn't really bang my shit that hard, right? I banged it just enough to get my room so I could ram his shit up, ram it up his ass. Pause. Ram the motherfucker. Boom, I hit the shit. So he oh shit, my car right where tried to grab me. Come right here and grab me. Right? My window was there, he tried to grab me. So when he came in the window, I punched him in his fucking face. God died was trying to grab him in the fucking car. So he ran up. Ran back to his car. You see me revving up with one more wine. That's when this guy, look, I'm not gonna say his name. This guy kicked my shit right here. Man, because he couldn't get in. Alright, it's doom shit, you know? Hit him one more time. Boom, damn. As you can see, I was gonna take it to my guy to get fixed. These were out. See this one still sticking out a little bit? Come here so you can look at it. It's still sticking out a little bit right here. So I pushed it back in. That's why I hit him with the front. So for some strange reason, my car didn't get that damage. Had a little situation the other day. You know what I'm saying? Joel and the guys. I was in there buying some stuff. You know, niggas ran up in there and whatever. You know, they felt there was a problem. I let them know it wasn't no problem. Wow, this is the whole thing right here. A couple months ago, I came out with a mixtape called PD3, and I had a tomb. It was tombstones on the cover which said Jim Jones, Joel Santana. Now my original cover was the Milli Vanilli. That's the one I turned in. So you know, whatever happened after that, you know, wasn't my responsibility. For some strange reason, somebody, whoever did the cover, felt that they need to get on, you know, to put Joel's on the cover. I never said his name the whole tape, so you know, I never said his name, period. So personally, there's no beef with Joel Santana. Never had any beef with Joel Santana. Never had any beef with the other Dipset members. Just been Jim. It's always been Jim. Just wanna fry his ass. Everybody else, I want no beef with nobody else. Right? It's not a cop out. I'm still here. I'm still in the hood. Like, it's not a cop out, man. Like niggas, like I want niggas to know when they fuck with me, like this shit's serious, man. Like, somebody gonna really get hurt doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, it might be me, it might not be. You know, it's gonna be somebody though. Somebody's gonna hurt. Somebody might lose their life, maybe. You know, who knows? But my beef is with Jim. I want Jim. I want Jim head on the fucking stick. Eat it for breakfast and bacon with some fucking glaze, seasonings and peppers. I'm gonna stick that shit in the microwave and I'm gonna cook his fucking head for breakfast. Pick it with a knife and fork and eat it.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's nothing, man, you know. There's nothing the Boss Don can't handle. Just goes to show you how deep these niggas is obsessed with me. How much in love these niggas is with me. I'm trying to stop what I'm trying to do. You know, ain't nothing the Boss Don can't pay for, man. Don't be confused. That's why I saw the niggas is mad I'm getting money. I'm still getting money. Every time the camera pop on, I got hundreds, I got stacks. You know what I'm saying? These niggas mad. You know what I'm saying? I can't go in bank and go take 10,000 out and blow it right now. It's a recession. Ain't no recession. Bigger, he ain't broke. Got that one with me. He brought it. Ain't no motherfucking recession out here. You niggas are just mad at me. We don't give a fuck about no recession. Ain't no recession for me. I look good. I look good, nigga. I'm always fresh, nigga. All my shit always new. I'm always going shopping, nigga. Ain't never no recession for the Boss Don, nigga. Where y'all niggas get that from? Fuck out of here. You crazy? Yeah, I just dropped a lot of joints. I got to stir money out.
Hey, that nigga Max used to be popping this shit, bro. So this is like that era of D-Class and what was going on, man.
I mean, yeah, that's the thing. You gotta take into consideration. I mean, this shit say 17 years ago. Like, that's when the artist was really getting the bag, bro. Like, that's when that's when you had to go to the studio and pay the producer 25 bands, 15 bands for these beats, bro. Like, that was when the money was circulating.
Right. You ain't lying. $1 million videos.
Yo, I wasn't no shit. Wasn't no 35 $40 little shit. Let's throw this together real quick. Hell nah, niggas had whole budgets just for a video, bro. Like,
just for a video, bro. You ain't never lied about that.
Cause I watched some shit where the camera and say shit, he was paying Wayne shit $25,000 just to pop up for a video just on GP.
That's crazy. Oh, my shit wet.
Yeah, so I'm like, you know, it's just crazy though when you go back and watch them videos, man, and see how shit was moving back then compared to how the fuck people gotta move now, man. Like the game so fucked up, man. Like people just don't know. Right? Like people think this shit is what it is right now. Nigga died. When the internet first really started popping, that's when niggas was really getting the bag. Bro.
Yeah, the bag was in. If niggas would have been doing this back then, we'd probably be the biggest. Or just a legendary, some legendary shit niggas talk about right now. Like, man, remember the one niggas?
Yeah, like that shit is, yeah, you gotta think, man. Like a lot of people, man, like even the streaming shit, like streaming back then, hey, I'm gonna have to go check that song out. You just passed some shit that I'm damn sure gonna have to go listen to. That shit caught my eye that damn fast.
Which one?
The Stupid Young. I'm gonna have to go check that out. Keep scrolling. Keep going. It's at the bottom. Yeah.
Oh, the Stupid Young Nando. Let's go. Only here on the News You Can Use podcast, man, where we play the exclusives y'all ain't never heard before. You know what the fuck's going on? Shout out to Big Black, shout out to Mud.
Catch a K, you don't snitch.
Nelson Mandela. Let's go.
Ride for your clique, ooh, that's Mando. Broke hit a lick, ooh, that's Mando. Always the shit, ooh, that's Mando. Yeah, that's Mando. Nigga, that's Mando. Sorry. Oh, yeah, that's Mando. Nigga, that's Mando.
Let's go.
Yeah, gotta stick to the G code. I keep a stick everywhere I go. Boom. I'm from the section where the Asians cold. Frontline pressing if a nigga tryna get bold. Married to the streets, I need a wedding ring. Niggas want problems, let the chopper sing. Boom, boom, boom. Got the gang unit tryna find out everything. I know a couple niggas told it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. My hood moved back, so we flip bricks.
That's hard.
I mean, I'm fucking with it.
I'm fucking with it too. That was dope. I'm telling you, man, I'm about to go AI some shit myself. That's the next thing I want is that fucking AI shit. Let's get back to Bigger Veil, man. He home, man. You know, he done got iced out by French. Had Aviani pull up. 50 Cent clowns Jim Jones after Max get released from prison. Yeah, it's up.
Yeah, it's, 50. 50 don't mind with the jokes. That's the troll. That's the troll master right there.
Oh, yeah, that's crazy. This nigga Bobby Shmurda dressed up as Max B.
I ain't going to jail. Who out later? Yeah, Bobby, better late than never. You know what we gonna do? What's the music on? Max B on. Yeah. The Bigger Veil. What we doing? We about to go to Starlets. About to throw some beds in Starlets. Then we out. Hit it out. Give it dab. I'm not under arrest, so that's a good thing. I'm not under arrest. I'm not going to jail tonight.
The nigga got the lace front on, y'all.
Shmurda Belly. The ball star Shmurda Veil.
Hey, D-Class, I got a question. Is Halloween the day when niggas can put a fucking lace front on, bro?
No, man. No,
Like,
it's not. Like, my nigga got that shit glued down in the whole nine, bro. That's too much, dog.
Damn.
That's too much, bro. Nah, that's like what's called it dressing up as the white chicks. Rakai. Come on, dog. Like that's
Rakai took it too far. He was twerking this some more shit.
yeah, man. Look, dog. I mean, I get it. Like it's Halloween. He was like he could have came with the
He was trying to be Max B, man.
Man, he could have picked any other version of his name. Braid that shit up, but I mean, come on, man.
This the version he was trying to be right here, man. This the legendary tape right here, volume 9, man.
It's like I get it. But the fact that they so big on that whole pause culture over there, bro, like I don't see why you would even you know what I'm saying? Like think about it. We watched the video. I don't know, however old that video was when he was talking about the whole Jim Jones shit. Like he was saying, pause, damn, my nigga, like that shit really took off recently for everybody else, but just think he was saying that shit way back then, bro.
Yeah, like he started a lot of these trends, bro. I'm telling you, like a lot of this lingo, a lot of this attitude. The wave is home, people. Yeah, D-Class, man. You missed the era, bro. This was some shit. It was a time, man. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, based on what I'm hearing, like, I mean, I might have missed the person who originated this shit, but I mean, it definitely sounds like, yeah, like if you close your eyes and go back to that time, like that's some Jim Jones. Like I can see why them niggas don't halfway like each other because niggas sound the same. Like you could tell that Jim Jones to me kind of stole the swag if you ask me.
I gotta say you did.
I mean, you know, like I say, man, I don't mind being the bad cop. I mean, that's just what it seemed like to me, and I fuck with Dipset. So I
So
mean, that
you know that Max B wrote Ballin', right?
I'm sure because I remember him in the video. I remember the whole Bird Gang movement and all of that shit. Like I remember it. I remember that shit. Like that's why I say like I could see where like him going away and then Jim Jones really kind of popping out. It makes sense because it's like, yeah, it's basically now you don't have no competition when it comes to certain shit. So yeah, like if you that's your clone, bro. Like that's what I get from it. That's kind of the vibe just from the time I've been sitting here watching and even checking these videos out, listening to the music. You could definitely tell they was rocking with each other at some point.
Yeah, they got songs and shit.
Was he on the what's that the one song, the Bird Gang Money shit?
Yeah, he was on some shit. They got music together. I'll play some of that shit. They go one of the.
I remember seeing this video.
You seen this?
Yeah,
You remember seeing this back in the day?
yeah, I fuck with, I stayed on this type of shit back in the day. Like, I remember this.
Yeah, man. Nice being his crew. That's who was beefing with them back in the day. You probably didn't know who he was beefing with, but now you probably put two and two together now.
Yeah, because back then they had all the beef DVDs and all that shit. So a nigga damn show, you knew when niggas was beefing. It's like these videos used to pop up, that shit stay circulating, especially we ain't just had the internet like that. So shit, once you hear about this, that shit spreading like wildfire.
Yeah, it went down to that motherfucker.
But two, this is when clubs was real, dog. Is that nigga mama, bro?
He said somebody mama was at the club.
Man, dog, that's what that shit look like right there. That's what that train on.
He said, watch what happened to this guy later.
Yeah, from what I kind of remember, shit get pretty real quick.
So we know who Jim was running with back then. This the same dude 6ix9ine was running with, right?
Yeah.
They both in the same area, same hood, right?
Far, yeah. Yeah. Man, this one clubs was clubs, bro. This shit we got today is some bullshit. Yeah, this is one clubbing was real, man. You know what I'm saying? When you go to the club and you don't know what time that motherfucker go in, because once some shit pop off, that bitch open. You see
security wasn't ready for this, bro. Security is supposed to got them niggas up out of there. Y'all got to go right now.
Dog, do you see them niggas? Dog, this one nigga you
overpowered the security.
Dog, you didn't have to hire motherfucking off-duty cops back then. Nigga, like these is the club owner homeboys. Nigga, they ain't trying to be in this shit. They gotta move around the city like everybody else, man. Just because these niggas got on fancy SWAT shirts, nigga, you can go buy the bitches from the SWAT meet, my nigga. Like, come on, dog. Like, these niggas is just regular niggas, dog. Look at him. You know damn well if he was a cop, he'd have hemmed all them niggas up.
They ain't trying to get active. Nowadays, niggas throwing niggas on top of their head. You get to playing in that club.
No, you knocking that. That's why I say, man, this one clubbing was real.
You know they got the Thule in that thing too.
Most definitely. Hold on, little mama. I don't know if you want. You might want to get your ass up out the way.
He said,
"Stay out there on that bullshit. You fuck around and catch you a chair real quick." Oh yeah.
See, we didn't catch this. I didn't catch this back in the day.
You see, yeah,
I see it now.
Man, I was on this shit, man. This was my type of shit back in the day. I stayed watching these videos, bro.
Because in my mind, I didn't know that they was gang banging yet like that.
Man, these motherfuckers was.
Now, I know who this dude is right here in the beanie. He's somebody. I ended up finding out about him a little later. He's still around too.
See what I'm saying? This is real clubs, bro. They go to first cheer. I told you it's about to get real.
They doing cheers back.
Man, look.
Oh yeah. Remember him?
They got snuck. I just seen that shit. Somebody just snuck the shit out that nigga.
Max reaching for the thing in his pocket. They like, nah, Max, nah, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't air the club out. They gonna air the club out, bro. They low-key outnumbered. You feel me? They're a little outnumbered. But they weren't backing down nothing.
As you're not supposed to. Shit, they don't give a fuck. At the end of the day, all they gotta do is make it outside. However, you gotta get outside, you just gotta get outside. That's the key. Right now, them niggas is on an island right now on that stage, bro. That's why, man, them getting them sections and shit back in the day, bro, like that shit was not the move, man, because your ass be fucking hemmed up, and can't move around.
That's crazy. Got up out of there, though.
Yeah, man. See, I like watching that type of shit, bro. That shit take me back to the good old days. Like they say, man, you can't when you couldn't play, tear the club up, shit like that. Niggas tell you when people gotta put on a service announcement, my nigga, before the song come on. Hey, man, that's how you know certain shit just ain't supposed to be played, man.
That's crazy. All right, come on with y'all. Let's get into it.
Biggest rappers from Harlem to blow up in the rap game. But even though they started out cool, ego and jealousy turned them against each other. This is how they went from close homies to starting one of the wildest beefs in rap history. Max B and Jim Jones both grew up in Harlem, which was one of the most dangerous parts of New York at the time. Harlem in the late 80s and 90s was hit hard by the crack epidemic, but it also created tons of hip-hop legends like Big L and Dame Dash. Max B grew up in the Abraham Lincoln Projects in East Harlem. His mom was addicted to crack, and she even served 1.5 years in jail when Max was a kid. So Max was mostly raised by his grandparents in a religious household. Going to church inspired his love for music, and Max started singing in the boys' choir of Harlem. Joining the choir helped him learn how to sing, which is what gave Max B a different style when he hopped in the booth and started rapping. Growing up, Max was also childhood friends with another Harlem legend, Cameron. Cam went to high school at the Manhattan Center for Mathematics with Jim Jones, and that's how Max linked up with him. They shared an interest in music and all wanted to be rappers, but at the same time, they were also heavy in the streets. And before they all blew up, Max B would end up catching the case that put him behind bars before his rap career could ever really take off. In 1997, Max B was arrested for robbery and spent almost 8 years locked up. He was only 18 when he went in and didn't get out until 2005. The same year that Max went to prison, Cam and Jim Jones, along with their homie Freaky Zeke, started a crew called Dipset. Cam was already well known as a rapper in Harlem after being part of a group called Children of the Corn with Big L, Mace, and Cam's cousin Bloodshed. Children of the Corn broke up after Bloodshed was murdered, so Cam linked up with Jim Jones to start Dipset. Dipset started making waves in the early 2000s after Cam signed a deal with Dame Dash and Jay-Z's group, Rockefeller Records. Over the next few years, Cam and the rest of the crew went on a major run. In 2002, Cam dropped his classic album, Come Home With Me. They followed that up with the first Dipset album, Diplomatic Immunity. Then Jim Jones dropped his first project called On My Way to Church. So, by the time Max B got out in 05, Dipset was on top of the world. Max wanted to switch up how he moved and focus on his rap career, so he started kicking it with Cam and the rest of Dipset. Max started doing features and ended up on 2 songs from Jim Jones' second project, Harlem, Diary of a Summer. The next year, Max also did the hook for the Cameron song, You Gotta Love It, which was a diss track about Jay-Z. The wild diss and Max's deep singing voice caught people's attention immediately, and suddenly everyone was talking about Max B. The same year, Max also dropped his first mixtape, $1 Million Baby. Around that time, Jim Jones also started his own label and spin-off group called Bird Gang. Jim Jones invited Max B to be a member, along with another Dipset affiliate named Stack Bundles. Max worked on Bird Gang's first mixtape, M.O.B., and also appeared on Jim Jones' next mixtape, The 7 Day Theory. Max B not only had the musical talent, but he also had the street cred after serving close to 8 years in prison. So, it seemed like Max B was about to be the next Dipset member to blow up. But just when he was starting to gain momentum, Max caught another case that would eventually take him off the streets for good. On September 29, 2006, Max was arrested and charged with murder and conspiracy to commit robbery after police accused him of being the mastermind in a wild heist gone wrong. In 2005, Max met a woman named Gina Conway at a Jim Jones show in Myrtle Beach. Gina was a huge Dipset fan and wanted to get backstage to meet Joel's and Cameron. But when she found out they weren't there, Gina started kicking it with Max B instead. They ended up dating, and Gina moved in with Max in the Bronx, where she worked at a strip club while Max was grinding with his rap career. But the relationship was pretty toxic. Gina was a prostitute, and Max was hooking up with multiple women at the same time. They kept breaking up, and Gina eventually moved back down south, only for Max to convince her to come back to New York. One time, Gina came back and found Max living with another woman who was pregnant with his baby. Somehow, Gina ended up moving in with Max's brother, Mike, and went back to stripping. The whole story was pretty messed up, but things were about to get even crazier. While Gina was stripping in the club, she met a dude named Alan J. Plowden. Jay would always pull up to the club in a brand new white Mercedes with tons of money in the back. One night, Jay started talking to Gina after Max blew her off, and they started hanging out. Jay would always take Gina on shopping sprees and spoil her with champagne and new clothes. Gina ended up going with Jay to a Holiday Inn where he was staying with his partner, David Taylor. It turns out that David Taylor and Jay Plowden were running a mortgage and mail fraud scheme, which is why they had so much cash. Gina Conway saw all the cash Jay had in his hotel room.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it.
Oh, no. Yeah.
Max B and Jim Jones.
This story is getting interesting, ain't it, D-Flash?
Yeah, man, that's the thing, man. You gotta know the backstories on some of this shit. That's why I used to rock with them beef DVDs and all that shit back in the day, man, because that shit gave you the stories that, most people, man, like, people wasn't talking like this back in the day, man. So, like, you had to figure this shit out through the DVDs and all that shit. Because you'll hear the mixtapes where them niggas going at each other, but then it's like, okay, well, damn, how the fuck these niggas beefing? But you tap into them DVDs and shit like that, man, it'll put you up on game, man, especially if you wasn't moving around the world to be able to go to the coast and all that other shit to see what's going on.
Yeah.
Jones were two of the biggest rappers from Harlem to blow up in the rap game. But even though they started out cool, ego and jealousy turned them against each other. This is how they went from close homies to starting one of the wildest beefs in rap history. Max B and Jim Jones both grew up in Harlem, which was one of the most dangerous parts of New York at the time. Harlem in the late 80s and 90s was hit hard by the crack epidemic, but it also created tons of hip-hop legends like Big L and Dame Dash. Max B grew up in the Abraham Lincoln Projects in East Harlem. His mom was addicted to crack, and she even served a 1.5 years in jail when Max was a kid. So Max was mostly raised by his grandparents in a religious household. Going to church inspired his love for music, and Max started singing in the boys' choir of Harlem. Joining the choir helped him learn how to sing, which is what gave Max B a different style when he hopped in the booth and started rapping. Growing up, Max was also childhood friends with another Harlem legend, Cameron. Cam went to high school at the Manhattan Center for Mathematics with Jim Jones, and that's how Max linked up with him. They shared an interest in music and all wanted to be rappers, but at the same time, they were also heavy in the streets. And before they all blew up, Max B would end up catching a case that put him behind bars before his rap career could ever really take off. In 1997, Max B was arrested for robbery and spent almost 8 years locked up. He was only 18 when he went in and didn't get out until 2005. The same year that Max went to prison, Cam and Jim Jones, along with their homie Freaky Zeke, started a crew called Dipset. Cam was already well known as a rapper in Harlem after being part of a group called Children of the Corn with Big L, Mace, and Cam's cousin Bloodshed. Children of the Corn broke up after Bloodshed was murdered, so Cam linked up with Jim Jones to start Dipset. Dipset started making waves in the early 2000s after Cam signed a deal with Dame Dash and Jay-Z's group, Rockefeller Records. Over the next few years, Cam and the rest of the crew went on a major run.
Tired of having to stream in 720p in StreamYard or having to pay?
They stay trying to get you, dog.
Max B and Jim Jones were two of the biggest rappers from Harlem to blow up in the rap game. But even though they started Jones' third album, Hustler's Poem, which dropped in November of '06. Along with his own features, Max also wrote a lot of Jim's verses and hooks, including the lead single, which Max B was the one who set it all up. Max was immediately arrested for murder and robbery charges and held on a $2 million bail, but Max couldn't afford to pay the bail, so he was forced to sit in jail. Kelvin to the hotel room to take the money, he'd love her forever. So Gina and Kelvin went back to the Holiday Inn, but when they got there, they found Jay in the room with another woman named Giselle Neves. In another wild twist, Giselle Neves was also there to rob Jay Plowden. Giselle saw Jay in his new Mercedes and planned to go back to a run of success. Max B was behind bars, fighting for his life. That's where the beef between Max B and Jim Jones really began. Max started doing interviews from jail where he dished Jim for letting him sit in jail. Max claimed that he not only wrote We Fly High, but that he also wrote all of Jim's most popular songs since they first met. Max B also said that Jim Jones owed him credit for all his success, but wouldn't even help pay his bail. Jim later brushed it off in interviews and claimed that Max was over-exaggerating about how much he wrote. While he was locked up, Max B kept feeding the streets and dropped 2 more mixtapes, Public Domain, $1 Million Baby Radio, and Public Domain 2, The Rise of the Silver Surfer. A few months went by, and Max's bail ended up getting dropped to $90,000. That's when Jim Jones came to Max B and offered him a new record deal where Max could use the advance to pay his bail and get out. But the new deal was pretty bad for Max and required him to sign over all his publishing to Jim. Max didn't want to sign the deal, but he also didn't have much of a choice if he wanted to post bail. So Max took the deal and ended up getting out after spending 10 months locked up. But when Max B got out, his relationship with Jim didn't get any better. Max was still mad that he was forced into signing a bad deal just to get his freedom back and blamed Jim Jones for taking advantage of him when he was at his lowest point. Not only was he fighting for his life, but about a month before his release, Max B lost his close homie and fellow Bird Gang member, Stack Bundles. On June 11, 2007, Stack Bundles was shot and killed in the lobby of the Redfern houses in Far Rockaway, Queens. Max B and Stack Bundles were close right up to his death, and it really affected Max. Jim Jones was working on a new album and wanted Max B to write for him again so he could get another hit, but Max wasn't feeling it and refused to work with Jim, even though he was signed to him. There were also rumors that Jim had a falling out with Cameron and Dipset had broken up, so Max had no reason to be cool with Jim anymore. So Max B distanced himself from Dipset and started his own crew called Gang Green. Around the same time, Max also started hanging out with another New York rapper who had beef with Jim Jones named French Montana. French Montana had a major buzz in New York at the time with his Cocaine City DVD series. French and Max B knew some people in common, but they could never work together before Max got locked up because of Max's affiliations with Jim Jones and the Bird Gang. According to French Montana, his problem started after Jim Jones lied about having him set up. In 2003, French Montana was leaving a recording studio when he got into a shootout that ended with him getting shot in the head. Montana later admitted that someone in his inner circle had set him up, and Jim Jones had nothing to do with it.
The person that got me shot drove me to the hospital. So the greatest threat is always from the inside.
But French Montana claims that Jim started going around telling everyone he was involved in a situation just to help his street cred. Montana clapped back with footage of Jim and the rest of Dipset getting jumped in one of his Cocaine City DVDs. Then while Dipset was on tour with Bad Boy Records, Jim Jones got into an altercation with one of Biggie Small's homies, C. Gutta. Jim and C. Gutta kept running into each other and getting into small fights. But eventually, it led to a massive brawl at Rucker Park in Harlem between Dipset and Junior Mafia. There was footage of Jim Jones and the rest of Dipset getting beat up and run out of Rucker Park. So, French Montana used the footage in Cocaine City, Volume 4, to get back at Jim, which is what first started their beef. When Max B officially left Bird Gang and linked up with French Montana, they both started taking shots at Jim Jones together. Around the same time, Max B dropped a mixtape called Public Domain 3, where he dissed Jim Jones and the rest of Dipset. The cover showed Max B in the graveyard, surrounded by tombstones that said, "Here lies Millie Jim Jones," and "Here lies Vanilli Joel Santana." Milli Vanilli was a pop group from the 90s who got exposed for lip syncing other people's music. So Max was taking shots at Jim Jones and Joel's for stealing songs from him and other members of Bird Gang and trying to pretend like it was their own. There was also a song on the mixtape called Lip Sing, where Max B took shots at Jim and Joel's rapping, "I told them bitches, come and see me. They be acting like it ain't nothing. I know them niggas need me. I was giving them the loot, but them niggas done blew it." Max B and French Montana would also go back and forth with Jim in interviews and videos uploaded to WorldStar. But Jim wasn't the only target. Max also started going after Jim's wife, Chrissy Lampkin, and claimed that she gave him head by the pool in Miami. To add to the disrespect, Max even made a song called "She Touched It in Miami," where he remixed the Jim Jones song "Summer with Miami" and brags about hooking up with his wife, rapping, "She sucked it in Miami while Big Avell hit it from the back in her fanny. Gangrene family, riding on these bitch niggas. Empty up the clip, click clack, hit niggas. Gotti spit bricks, nigga. Peel, uncut, raw. Pussies talking reckless, but they don't really want a war. Nigga ain't worth my time, so I'm getting at your whore."
So think of it as like a TV ad.
It is, these old beefs was crazy, bro. So they trying to say, I thought it was squash, but I mean, I guess at some point you go too far, it ain't no way to squash that shit.
All right, man. Once you start bringing in girls, man, hey, man, that shit gets serious, bro. Like,
it's all gloves off after that.
Yeah, man. At the end of the day, that's how people used to move around back in the day, man. Like, you can crack jokes on each other all you want to, man, but once you start touching them sensitive subjects, man, like family, things of that nature, man, like shit get real, bro. Like,
that's fact.
So yeah, I mean, the fact that he was talking about that, at the end of the day, man, like some people could come up MIA, man, like, that's how that shit get to that point, man. Like it can escalate real quick, man, because you never know, man. Like people done got taken out, man, over somebody just stepping on your shoe, man. I remember when that shit used to be the thing, man. You can't step on nobody's shoe in the club, man. It's going down.
That's facts. Let's keep going. Let's try to get through this one, then we gonna end it.
You gotta pull it up on the screen, bro. We can't hear it.
Oh, hold on. You got it. Hey, this is a term that people use right now. I'm telling you, this nigga made a lot of shit up. Look at this.
We talking about Hell Rail, aka. Oh man, I gotta see this. Man.
AKA Hell No. The bitches see you, they go, "Ooh, hell no, I'm not fucking with that ugly nigga."
Max even said if he had to choose between having Hell Rail's face and doing 50 years in jail, he'd take the 50 years. Hell Rail clapped back and said that he heard a rumor that Max B and French just got married and offered up $5,000 for the wedding pictures to see Max in the dress. So at this point, the beef was deeper than just Jim Jones versus Max B, and half of New York was forced to pick sides. Pretty soon, it went from disses to actual violence. In a different video, Max claims that Jim spotted him in his whip and tried to box him. Jim Jones saw Max B in the parking lot and drove up next to him so he couldn't get out. Jim and his goons tried to attack him, but Max ended up ramming Jim's Bentley so he could get out, then punched Jim in the face. In the video, Max even showed off the dents in his car and pointed out where the fight happened. At one point, Max B and French Montana even went to confront Jim at a studio in Manhattan. They were rolling deep with a huge crew, but ended up getting stopped in the lobby. When they came out of the studio, Max B and French Montana claimed that Jim saw what was happening and called the police. Around the same time, Jim Jones and his crew also pulled up to one of Max B's shows in Brooklyn. A huge fight broke out, and Max started going wild and throwing chairs. Things got so crazy that the cops showed up with dogs. But by that point, Max and Jim were already long gone. So the beef kept heating up, and it seemed like only a matter of time before someone got seriously hurt or ended up dead. But before anything major went down, Max ended up losing his freedom. In 2008, Max signed a 3-album deal with an indie label called Amalgam Digital, but Max was still technically signed to Jim Jones, so he wasn't allowed to release any real albums. Max still kept it pushing and dropped mixtapes like Coke Wave and Quarantine. Max was also working on his first album or trying to get out of his contract with Jim. But in June 2009, Max was finally sentenced for the robbery and murder of David Taylor. Max B's ex-girlfriend, Gina Conway, had already pled guilty to armed robbery and manslaughter and agreed to testify against Max and Kelvin Laird-Ham. She blames it all on them and said Max had planned the whole thing and that Kelvin was the one who pulled the trigger and killed David Taylor. Max and Kelvin were both found guilty of 9 out of the 11 charges, including felony murder. So even though Max wasn't at the crime scene when the murder happened, he was sentenced to 75 years, while Kelvin Laird-Ham was given life plus 35 years. It seemed like everything was over for Max B, but his beef with Jim Jones still didn't end there. Max B won a lawsuit where a judge ruled that Jim Jones no longer had control over Max's music career. So Max was finally able to drop an album. Max B's first studio album, Vigilante Season, finally dropped in March 2011 on Amalgam Digital. Max also scored another win in court after a judge granted him an appeal for his charges, which included a new lawyer and a new trial. In 2013, Max gave an interview from jail where he explained exactly where his beef with Jim Jones all started.
Yeah, but that's pretty much sums up some of the story right there. You really like.
Max B and Jim Jones were two of the biggest rappers from Harlem to blow up in the rap game. But even though they started and killed David Taylor, finally dropped in March 2011 on Amalgam Digital. Max also scored another win in court after a judge granted him an appeal for his charges, which included a new lawyer and a new trial. In 2013, Max gave an interview from jail where he explained exactly where his beef with Jim Jones all started. Max said that Bird Gang had a seniority system that was inspired by Dipset. Cameron was the leader of Dipset, so Jim Jones and Joel's were under Cam. So when Jim Jones started Bird Gang, he decided he was the boss and that Max B and the rest of the crew were his workers. Instead of running it like a real crew, Jim Jones wanted everyone else to work for him. But Max felt like he was bringing too much to the table to be treated like that. Max wrote Jim's biggest hit, We Fly High, and a lot of his other popular songs. But Max wasn't getting a fair cut of the profits. Max even claims that when they did shows, Jim Jones would only pay him $300, even though Jim was easily making 10 to 15 raps. On top of that, Jim had a lot of beef in different cities, which Max got dragged into. Jim's ops would come to shows and throw chairs on stage trying to start drama. Max had to stand up to all the goons and ops only for $300. When Max got locked up for the murder, he realized his buzz was going up. But when he came home, Jim still wasn't showing Max any respect. So Max B decided that if Jim wasn't going to help put him on, he'd have to capitalize on the buzz in a different way, by starting a beef. Max knew rap fans would love it, so he started dissing his former homie. The move worked, and the beef with Jim Jones made him more popular than ever. But while he was locked up, Max was more focused on fighting for his freedom than on continuing the beef with Jim. At first, his appeal was denied, but in 2016, Max caught a lucky break and had his sentence reduced. Max B's legal team argued that his original lawyer, a dude named Gerald Saluti, had a clear conflict of interest when he represented Max in court. Gerald was not only Max's lawyer, but he was also his manager and entertainment lawyer. Max was offered a plea deal for 10 years, but his lawyer Gerald convinced Max to turn the plea deal down and take it to trial. Max B's new legal team argued that the old lawyer Gerald knew that if Max got 10 years, he'd stop making money off his career. But if Max beat the case and came home a legend, he can make Gerald, his lawyer and manager, millions. After reviewing the evidence, a judge agreed to overturn the original conviction. Max was still found guilty and sentenced to 20 years, but he was credited with time served, which meant Max could be home as early as 2025. It seems like his time locked up gave Max a whole new perspective on life. In a DJ Vlad interview from prison, Max said that his beef with Jim Jones was a long time ago and that they've all grown up and moved past it. Max said they had their issues, but when he comes home, the only thing Max wants to do is focus on making music. In 2020, Jim Jones also squashed his 15-year beef with French Montana. They got on an IG live session together and laughed about all the crazy situations they got into over the years. Jim Jones is also featured on French Montana's song Too Late from the Coke Boys 5 album, but apparently, Jim does not have the same energy for Max B. During an interview, Jim was asked if he would ever work with Max B again. Jim immediately shut the question down.
Will you work with Max B when he gets out of jail?
Fuck Max B.
Okay.
Max B, fuck dick. Fuck out of here.
Who knows if the beef between Max B and Jim Jones will ever really end.
He answered that motherfucker quick as hell, didn't he, D-Love?
I fuck with it. Hey, man, fuck that. Hell no.
That was crazy.
That nigga said, hell
Max
nah.
could finally come home in the next few years. So fans will have to wait and see if they finally put the past behind them and link up or continue going at each other's necks.
Okay, if this
out now, man, he finna do a big press run. So it's great that he put out
Night of
some
having a
music,
stream in 720p
put
and
out some real
StreamYard.
good music, put out some real good music, and put out some great visuals. And then everybody's gonna want to do interviews. So he's gonna have a great interview talking about his time. He's gonna be able to capitalize on this for a nice minute. The music is good too. He could go somewhere with it, tours. It's a good momentum.
Yeah, man. You know, the fact of that, you know, he got a story to tell. He already low-key got a following based on the video they showed at the club. Don't be surprised, man, if you see that man on Twitch, man.
Yep. I think that's the next move too, because you got a lot of young people that probably know the music, know the movement, gonna want to put them on their Twitch live stream and all that. And I think that's gonna be huge too for Ray J capitalized on it till he maximized that shit, if you ask me.
Yeah. And that's why I say, man, I could definitely see him on it, because it's to the point, man, like he gonna realize, man, that that's where the money is, and it only makes sense, man, to go over there, tell your story on your platform, and rock with it.
Yeah. So what happened over here, man? Like, we gotta do a little reaction to D-Class's D-Class. You ever did a reaction to yourself?
I really low key, I don't even be watching these shits after I put them out, bro. Like, I'm not big on rewatching myself.
I watched some of it.
Yeah, like I more listen to it than just watch.
So y'all gotta go check this out. Make sure to tap in, hit that like button. Gotta support my people, man. Support your people, man. Support your people, man. Hey.
I mean, and that's kind of what I talked about, man, in this episode, man. Like, you gotta tap in, man. What's the deal, man? You tapped in, man. We bringing back the first episode, man, of I'm a Brand Podcast, man. You got your boy D-Class here, man. We tapped in with you. We doing some rebranding. So, man, stay tuned. Enjoy, man. I'm about to give you an episode, man, kind of on how we got to this point, man. So, yeah, man. Basically, man, we gonna do some rebranding, man. You see, I got a new little sign up at the top, man. We gonna talk about some merch. We gonna talk about the product, what we got going with the podcast, things of that nature, man. So, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. And you know what I'm saying? If you want to interview, man, tap in with your boy, man. You know, we always down to talk to people, man, and push your brand. And you know, we here for the people, man. But yo, let's start off with some questions, man. So that way, man, I can kind of let you know, you know what I'm saying, where this is going, what we got going on. You know what I'm saying? We did this before, so we bringing it back, man. We're trying to make things a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? So stay tuned. But the first question that we have is, you know what I'm saying, how did your journey into branding, media, or entertainment begin? I mean, personally, like the journey kind of began, man. I mean, I was kind of born into like the whole music scene, man. Like my dad sung at churches, you know what I'm saying? Like my aunties, stuff like that, man. Everybody, man, pretty much is musical people, man. I got a cousin that's doing big things right now out here in Houston, man. So shout out Al D300. If you don't know about him, man, make sure you tap in. You know what I'm saying? We pushing merch, man. You know what I'm saying, for my people. So hey, man, make sure you lock in, bro. Like we're just a
Go check
business
out
family at
LD.
the
Go
end of the
check
day.
out LD.
But you know what I'm saying? The journey kind of began, man. I mean, I took piano lessons back in elementary, took piano class in high school, basically learned how to make beats in high school, just was never really just that into it. Went to school with some people, man, you know what I'm saying, that had some motion, did some songs for some movies, things like that. So I knew some people from the LBC crew. You know, they was in the little Martin movie. I want to say it was Thin Line Between Love and Hate. Branding, I've always, since the military, man, I've been kind of on the whole branding thing. That way, man, you know, at the end of the day, you are your own person, you are your own brand, and you kind of, you know, just move around, man, like you want to be seen, like you want people to see you. So, you know what I'm saying? That's the main thing, man. And I mean, I kind of stumbled really into the whole beat making process and actually just trying to put music out there, man. So, you know, shout out to my neighbor Chris. At one point, he locked in with me, man, because he knew somebody that worked with him that freestyled, and he heard me making beats one day, man, just for something for me to listen to. And he said, "Hey, man, I'll pay you for this beat, man." I wasn't really trying to sell it, but you know, it is what it is, man. Like you got to take the blessings where you can get them, man. So, I mean, that was kind of one of the first people that I could say really kind of believed in the motion and what, you know what I'm saying, we was trying to push at the time.
I think you're great at storytelling, D class.
Yeah, man. You know, once we really lock in, man, and I get to the point to where I just want to tell some stories, man. Like, you know, the fact Veterans Day coming up, man, I might tell some military stories, man. I'm gonna try to tap into some of the people I know in the military and see if I could get them on, and we can tell some of these wild stories, man, of how we terrorize the world, man. Like
we terrorize the world legally.
right? All right, if you was in San Diego during 99 to like 04, 05, you know about the USS Dubuque, man. Like our ship was well known, man. There was a bunch of guys on there, man. We had one female on our whole ship. And I mean, yeah, we terrorized a lot of cities. We shut down Tijuana multiple nights, man. Like we was moving around, man. So that's why, man, I'm gonna see if I can get some of my people on here, man, and not get them in trouble, man, telling these stories,
man. Military stories. Hey, I think military stories is a great show, bro. You're gonna reach a big crowd, and there's gonna be a lot of people that want to tell some stories, you know. So everybody's story is gonna be different, though, you know.
Right. And that's the thing, man. I tell people all branches is different. Every city is different. Your experiences when you move around to these cities, man, like they different, bro. Like you pull into certain places, man, and you got people lined up cheering for you, man. Like you a celebrity, bro. Like, you know, like that's pretty big, man, for people that just come from the hood. Like at the end of the day, I was in where people had the option to either go to jail or go to the military.
Right.
So I mean, yeah, you could just think about 600-700 dudes, bro, just on a ship in the middle of the water. Like, think about all this random shit that could happen.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And you seeing the same people every day, all day. Like, man, you got beef with somebody, bro. Like, it ain't no running, ain't no hiding. Like, hey, man, y'all go down to the anchor room, get your aggression out, and come back up and do what you do.
Shout out Deuce Chin. Deuce Chin, what up? Chin Jockey. How your night going? Hell yeah, D class. Let's get into it, man. Let's get a little reaction out of this.
But now, we out here, man. We doing podcasting. First interview that I really had was on the news you could use. So shout out Surf, shout out Capo, Perk, shit, C Ryan, C Real, Snubs, you know what I'm saying? All the people that we was rocking with at the beginning, man. Like everybody kind of played a part, man. Regardless of how everything worked out, they still played a part in the journey, man. So you know what I'm saying? You can never forget about them people.
Thanks.
What does I'm a brand mean to you personally? Personally, man, I mean this is me, like my shirt saying in the background, man. Silence. You don't have to be the loudest person in the room to be heard, man. Anybody could tell you, man. I'm quiet when I want to be. You put me in a room with people, man. I'm big on listening to people, kind of trying to see what they got going on. I give everybody a try, man, regardless of if you do bad business or not. Like I'm one of them people, man. Like I give you enough rope, man, to where at the end of the day, once we reach the end of that line, bro, like it's game time. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, man, I see you when I see you. Hope the best for you. But yeah, one day our paths will cross.
What up, Saint? We right here watching I'm a Brand Podcast D Class 3 on YouTube. Go subscribe right now. Hey, somebody put D Class 3 in the chat so I can pin it. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I pray everybody having a blessed night tonight. Saint, how you doing? What you doing?
When it comes to the business shit, to where at the end of the day, hopefully whatever business that you learn while in the situation, you got to grow from it, man. So I take all wins, losses, all of the above, because at the end of the day, I have too many ideas, man, to be just sitting back and just chilling. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm at the point now, like let's start dropping these ideas, flood the market. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm trying to tap in with people from all brands. Whether you cook, I don't work in restaurants, things like that. So, you know what I'm saying? I got some cooking ideas. Man, if you got cars, car clubs, things of that nature, man, like merch, things, like I'm big on supporting people. So if you dropping shirts, sweats, anything like that, man, I'm big on tapping in. So, I just figure why not jump in them lanes, man? But I'm a brand basically is me, man. Like is everybody really? Because at the end of the day, man, like when you wake up and you walk outside, man, how you present yourself is really it should be in a business manner, regardless of whatever you're doing, whether it's at work, whether it's shit hustling, like it's still a business, bro. No matter how you move around this world, man, everything is business. And we live in a world of politics, man. So hey, man, you got to politic correct, man, to get where you're trying to get to, man.
All right, so how you feel about it so far? Like your first interview, I mean, not interview, your first just like live streaming by yourself about yourself, not using other content or reacting, just shooting the shit.
I mean, it was cool. Like, it was different. You know what I'm saying? It was definitely different. But like I say, man, eventually, I mean, it was nerve wracking to the point to where, I mean, I kind of still wanted to put everything into play to make it make sense. because I didn't want to freestyle it because like I say, man, my mind be so many different places that whole interview could definitely have been a whole lot different. Um, just me remembering, like you gonna see a couple of times, I'ma laugh before I even start speaking, bro, because in my head, the responses that I have in my head, bro, it wasn't made for this episode. So yeah, the questions was strategically picked to where they can hit the certain points, man, and not be on the bullshit because you know me, right? Hey, man, like they say, when you poke the bear, don't be surprised when the bear slap you upside your head, bro. So,
You know what? You did great. I can tell you're a little nervous, just a little nervous, because it's like I know I think this your first one, and you did great though. You articulated yourself great. You answered your questions. This was great podcasting. This was great. This was a great like story time Q&A is what they would call it, right? So
yep.
this was a good Q&A. Only thing I would say is just start thumbnailing your videos and start using captions. You should have put D class questions and answers, and then
Yeah, that's all. You know what I'm saying? That's all coming, man. You know, we gotta start somewhere. My thing was just to kind of get it out there. I'm gonna probably tap back in with myself on another episode, man. Because I mean, hey, like at the end of the day, I got a story to tell. Um, it's pretty interesting. So just know, like, I'm gonna probably do another episode later on. I think this was more of a part one, just to kind of pop it off, man, and give people something to see, so that way you can tap in with the podcast, man, and don't be scared to come on, man. I'm not gonna ask you no crazy questions, man. Like the objective is to push what you got going on and help you with the marketing aspect of whatever you got going, man. Like I said in the show then, everybody starts out as a one-person team, man, and the goal is to kind of move around and make the relationships to where you got people tapping in with you. So that's kind of the goal, man, to let people know, man, like just lock in. Nobody, I'm definitely not here, man, to eat off of you. Like my thing is, man, if you eat, that's great, man. Like it is what it is. Like I'm definitely here to promote, man. So we gotta matter of fact, we got an interview tomorrow, man. So, you know, stay tuned.
yes, sir, yes, sir. Marcy's Puff Puffs interview out right now, and she's going on I'm a Brand podcast. That's how we do, man. We pass the game on. If I shoot something your way, you might shoot something back. We're not looking for it, but you know, it happens like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, and that's, you know, I tell people all the time, man, like you gotta think. Like you dealing with two people right now that have two, like we own the same thing, but at the end of the day, we got two different shows too. Like that's two different lanes that you could basically get your product pushed. And that's kind of the big goal, man. Like you want to be able to touch different markets. I mean, you on the West Coast, I'm down south. Like we got, you know, we got people everywhere, man. So you know, you definitely want to tap into all the different markets that you can, man. And the fact that nobody charging you to be able to promote your brand, like you should definitely take advantage while you can. Because at the end of the day, man, people hitting you over the head at least 100 to 150 just to even sit down and talk to you. And that's low ball. So
thanks.
I mean, yeah, you got to take advantage of the situations while you can, man. So, I mean, that's what I kind of feel like we're here for. But just know, as in the words of Fat Joe, man, yesterday's price is not today's price. So you might want to take advantage while you can, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They better know about it. So my thing is the next big venture for me is I want to go into radio. So I've been doing my studies. I got to see what it's like behind the scenes. It's not really a whole lot. You feel me? I think that's the next thing. News you can use radio. Well, we you know, do our version of a radio station. play music from artists that we know personally that we want to promote. Um, Put people on, maybe add in little small interviews with people. Get it cracking. I don't think it's really hard to do. I think we already kind of got a
We already got the
niche for
blueprint.
it. We
Right?
already got the blueprint.
We already, like, the crazy part, we've already dabbled in that pool. You know what I'm saying? We done stuck our big toe in the water, man, and the pool ain't that deep. So
Shout
you
out
know,
Johnny.
it's to the
Jesus
point.
loves you.
It's to the
Yep.
point, man, where we just gotta lock in with it, stay consistent, and just, at the end of the day, man, just toss around ideas and make sure that everything makes sense. So that way we bringing you different shows. I mean, we done locked in and did what 2-3 shows a day for shit months. So I mean, to do a radio show, that ain't shit, man. Like,
Yeah, it's time to start the radio show. We probably do it live on YouTube. Let them get the behind the scenes, so that way we get that content. Because I've been enjoying doing interviews. I've been enjoying a lot of this, the way we've been doing it. But I think it's time for me to put my money where my mouth is and step it up a little bit. So look forward to me in like podcast studios and different places like that, trying to get in bigger rooms, bigger places. Even if it's just a solo event of just me going for an hour and doing my shit there. I just want to show the level of professionalism that we can take this shit to. The sky's the limit with this shit. You know what it is, D class. It's real simple. It's not hard either. Everybody make it seem hard. It's not hard.
it's really not, man. Like I tell people, man, once you get comfortable in front of this camera, man, like it's up from there. And then too, I mean, if you doing it by yourself, it's just the fact of, I mean, just having a conversation with yourself, man. Like, that's the main thing. Like people say, man, if you talk to yourself, you crazy. You really not crazy, bro. Like, motherfuckers talk to themselves all day long. They ain't gonna tell you that they do it, but they do. So now people getting paid, man, to sit here and watch you talk to yourself. Like, why not? It makes sense.
Facts. So, and they said basically talk. Well, shit. We got the chat. Chat, what the fuck going on? Chat is cool. Having a chat is like a super plus. But put together a show. If I'm going to go if I go to a podcast studio, I'm gonna have a segment I want to talk about. It's gonna be one of those. It's not gonna be like me just talking about random topics and doing reactions. I'm going there for a specific reason to do a specific thing, and we kind of already have done that before.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I say it only makes sense. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, if you go back and really, if you've been tapped into what we've been doing over this time, man, you see like just the elevation, you see the growth just in the backgrounds of the shit that we got going, and this at the crib. So I mean, you could only imagine if you get in the offices and shit like that, to where you could really, do what you want to do. Like, that's the main thing, because at the end of the day, like when you at the crib, you still kind of limited to what you can and can't do. But once you step out and you bring people into a certain realm, man, that's not your home turf, and make them feel comfortable, I mean, that's when it's up from there. Like, you definitely want all your guests to feel comfortable. You don't want to, you know what I'm saying, be bringing them to your house and all that extra shit, because that's when shit can go left, man. Like, so I mean, yeah, that's the main thing, man. Just everybody being comfortable, everybody being respectful on what the hell going on. Let's knock out the business, and then we could bullshit after. Like, but the goal is to knock the business out first.
For sure. That's real though. And when you bring people to a place of business, they behave like they at a place of business. You bring a person to your house, they gonna act like they're at your house. You gonna act like you at your house. I'm at my house. So if you when I do business with people, it either gotta be in a business setting that you set up or I set up. But it can't be at each other's house, because it's like, well, this bro, well, why would you invite me here if you knew you was gonna act like that?
That's
You know what I'm saying? Let's meet at a neutral zone where we could both be accordingly equal in this room. You know what I'm saying? But you know that's rather here or there. But
that's the truth though, man. Like at the end of the day, I mean that goes to the pushing your brand, man. Like I say, man, when you wake up and step outside, man, like you basically are your own business card, man. Like whatever people see you do, man, if you out there crashing out, bro, ain't nobody finna be trying to deal with you like that, man. Because at the end of the day, everybody just ain't got time for this shit, bro.
fact the moon though. But I love a business setting. I like the energy. So I got a couple spots in mind I'm gonna go check out, try to build a business relationship with the owners of these podcast spaces. You never know who's who or who's interested in what or who needs somebody. They might be looking for somebody to start some shit or do some shit. You just never know. So start off rent the room. It comes with an engineer. So I'll be able to figure out all the things I'm capable to do. You know, they got green screen, they got different settings. And I'm thinking because it's the news you can use, I definitely got to do a news setting. At least one of my shows got to be a news setting where I just run through what's happened in hip hop for the last week or two. Probably do it a weekly news cap, and that would be dope. Dress up in a suit, do the weekly news cap with the green screen and a table and shit. I think that would be a great setting for me to do in a podcast studio. And I got a couple more ideas, but that one is solidified for me because I don't see anybody doing that, and it wouldn't feel like I'm biting off nobody's shit because the way I'm gonna do it is gonna be the news you can use. Y'all heard it first.
Yo, and two, I'm not even going. You know me, I stay with ideas, bro, and I'm not gonna give them on this shit because people like stealing shit, man. So you know what I'm saying. And we ain't got time to be trying to outshine you with our own ideas, man. So just know, man, like that whole news situation, man, like it's definitely gonna go up. Because me personally, is bigger than hip hop, man. The world is bigger than hip hop, and when you got people that can pretty much talk about anything and be able to give you facts about all the shit that's going on in the world, just know, man, the sky is the limit when it comes to certain shit, man. So stay tuned, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I want to get more into like fashion things I'm actually interested in. So we're gonna do some shopping with Big Surf God. A lot of the lives y'all gonna see me at malls here and there. A lot of dining. I like to do a lot of dining. Casinos. Y'all gonna see a lot of that. I golf, so I want to take y'all to go see me do that. I haven't done it in so long, but it's just peaceful. I'm not that good at it. Shooting pool. You know, just like I guess my hobby.
The crazy part about it, I thought about putting a pool table in here, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I got one in the little game room outside, man. I thought about moving that bitch in here just to move it in here on the pool.
Go ahead, record yourself shooting pool, practicing pool. That's content. It's people out there that actually really love pool. Starting off as a beginner, you know what I'm saying? Bowling. Going to the bowling alley. I got to do me a bowling alley ball. I need to do a ball too.
Hey, on the cool, that's definitely finna be some content that I'm finna push, man. Like that's one thing that people don't know about me, bro. Like I've been bowling since fucking.
Shout out Jay Rich.
I was
LA
like
Black moves in the building.
7 or 8, bro. So I mean, I'm pretty big on bowling, man. Got bowling balls and shit downstairs and out there with my dogs, all kind of shit. So I'm finna lock in with a dude on TikTok, man, and we're gonna start bringing y'all some bowling content. I'm gonna probably hit a couple of batting cages, shit like that, man. Cause I mean, I played all sports, man. Like I was one of them kids. My dad threw me outside, man, and say, man, do every goddamn thing. So I done play volleyball, I done play soccer, I done did tennis, I done did all that shit, man. So yeah, we definitely about to bring you a lot of content.
Yes, sir. Y'all go tap in with my cousin LA Bop News. the hottest news in LA, man. The news you can use conglomerate. I gotta get him on the show. I gotta send him a link. I gotta tap him in and see what been going on, man. He's at all the local clubs and motorcycles events. So go on and tap in if you're into that kind of content for sure. He did, a lot of concerts, just a lot going on. I gotta call you, man. I gotta call you. We gotta talk. I got some sauce for you. What's up with Twitch? You gonna start fucking with Twitch too? I think we all gotta get on Twitch together and just push hard because it's not easy, but
Cause too, man, like I say, man, tell your people to holler. Cause at the end of the day, they just did a bike rally out here in Galveston, man. It slipped up, popped out too. They got some shit going on out here every year, man, dealing with bike rallies. I got people that's in bike little clubs and all that shit out here. So that's why I say, man, we gonna definitely tap into this whole automotive situation, man. Like nobody's really tapped into that shit since the Fast and the Furious, if you ask me. So I mean, it's only right that we figure out how to wiggle in that little room, man, and see what we could do over there.
yep. Shout out to the Deuces, man. Shout out to the Deuces Motorcycle Club. Shout out to my cousin, man. LA Bop News, man. Let me go ahead and tag you at the bottom. And y'all go check out I'm a Brand, man. He just did his first Q&A, which is super dope. Yeah, I was doing a little Twitch run, and then I just stopped. I don't know. I was like, YouTube is my home, man. It's where I started. I'm loyal to y'all, man. And y'all loyal to me. Look at y'all. Y'all in the comments. Y'all fuck with your boy. So I'm gonna be here as long as y'all here, man.
Yeah, man, I got a video card coming too. So once the video card hit down, then we really finna start moving. We finna start pushing the whole gaming aspect. Cause yeah, anybody that know me from the military know, man, I was taking people money back in the military on this game, bro. Like I retired for a minute, and it's time to pop back on the scene, man.
That's where the Twitch gonna come in handy at. And you could go watch an episode of us playing Roblox. That shit was pretty dope. I gotta give me a controller though. I think it's better when you got a controller. I was over here playing that shit on the fucking
that keyboard shit. I don't see how anybody play a fucking keyboard, bro. Like
that shit was crazy.
That shit hard than motherfucker. I ain't even gonna lie to you. So if you out here playing video games and shit on your keyboard, bro, you are built different. I'm not even, hey man, that's facts. I don't see how people
was getting murdered. They was fucking murdering us, bro. We was getting our kills in too, though. I ain't gonna lie. I was getting mine, bro.
We was doing what it do, man. But yeah, bro, like that shit is different, man. Like you gotta fucking remember what key do what. Like yeah, bro, that's too much, man. Just give me some buttons. I need 4 buttons and let me move around, man.
Yeah, that shit was actually fun. I didn't think it would be. Man, we got a lot going on. Max B is free. So how'd you feel? You got like within that 1 hour, I feel like you got to hear the music, you got to see what the beef was about, got a little backstory. So you probably understand why the momentum is so big, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of already, you know me, I stay locked in a little bit, but it's like, yeah, if that shit ain't something that I'm just big on, like I listen to it, but I don't really pay it no mind, but I know that the fact of Max B getting out, that shit was big because people been talking about it. Like I say, I remember the Smack DVDs and all that bullshit that was going on back in the day to where, you know, the beefs and all that shit makes sense, man. So I definitely get why people are at the point they are now. I don't give a damn how old you are, my nigga. Beef is gonna be beef regardless, bro. Like you just gonna be 2 old ass men beefing, my nigga. Like
you remember that movie, Old Grumpy Men? Them niggas was beefing for a long time,
That's
bro.
what I'm saying, bro. Like that shit, you never gonna get past that shit, bro. If somebody fuck over you, especially they talking about people, girls, and you still with that person, come on, dog. Like she ain't gonna let that shit slide. So you know damn well you ain't gonna let it slide.
It can't be cool with him. All right, so look, how you feel about crazy like this dude Justin? I'm gonna put him on timeout. But how do you feel about crazy comments on Instagram. I mean on YouTube. Like you've seen some of the comments.
Man, bro, I'm you know me. I'm like the side.
Like, would you get the blocking everybody? Like
no, nigga, I'm not blocking shit. Like nigga, put the comments in though. But just know when you comment, bitch, I'm commenting back. Like if you can't take it, dog, don't put it out there, man. Because at the end of the day, if you post something, I'm posting back. And I'm pretty petty. My wife would tell you I'm the pettiest motherfucker that you will probably ever meet, bro. So, hey, man, I know how to subliminally tap nerves, man. So, by all means, man, post your comments, man. Like, I'm here for it.
Hey, the crazy part about it, though, right, is my new method is I only read the regular comments. If you say something crazy to try to get my attention, I'm not answering. LA Bopping Crew, popular, extraordinaire. All right, we got to do a backstory. LA Bopping Crew, man. Let's go into the LA Bopping Crew. Have I told you my cousin was like one of the extraordinaires who created the bop, man? You know what the bop is? Do I got to run you through just a quick?
Don't know shit about that, bro.
Breakdance. Did you ever pop lock back in the day?
Hell no. Like I played sports and sports only, man. I was one of them
be
people.
Be honest, D class.
A fact. I ain't never do none of that shit. The only time you'd ever see me dance was at a school dance. Other than that, I was not into that type of shit.
Did you have 2 feet, or was you like you still pop like that?
I need to dance. It's just the fact of the people that I was around wasn't on that type of shit.
We got the LA Bopping Crew back in 1972. Hey. We don't want no copyright, so we ain't gonna play the music.
See what I'm saying? Like, I don't like me looking at this like that shit was cool, but that looked like some shit. Like, if I was to do that, like, I don't think I would fuck with it to that extent.
Man, this the LA Bopping Crew right here, man. Check out the LA Bopping Crew. The world renowned. They've been everywhere around the world doing this shit. On boats, planes, automobiles, everywhere, man. My cousin, man, talented. So I had a big show at the LA Airliner, and he performed and got up there and was dancing. Man, that was a hell of a night. I think we had Sugar Free or somebody that night. Dub C, somebody, I don't know. Man, I know you niggas got phones, bro. That's why you can't use phones. Nigga, phones get broken, you lose them, and all that footage and old shit you don't have no more if you don't upload it to Facebook or some shit. But get you a camera. Get you a camera.
Man, he got to lock in because I definitely have
a fucking camera. Like, because I always keep a camera.
I got a lot of questions when it comes to this whole breakdance and shit. Like,
oh man, so you got an interview, man. Tap in with I'm a Brand Podcast. LA Bob News. He's on Instagram. I'm gonna link y'all. He want to do an interview with you and talk about the
whole thing. I'm pretty interested in this shit, man. Like I be watching me and my wife be sending back and forth like the little dance videos from the competitions and shit they got going on now. You know, they had the whole crump movement. They had the jerk and shit. Then you had like the Les Twins that was big. We watched all the shows that came on TV, the So You Think You Can Dance and all of that shit. So yeah, man, like I'm tapped into it. Like I'm not gonna do it, but I mean, yeah, I'm definitely locked into that culture, bro. Like I like that shit.
You know, people will pay you to teach dance classes and stuff. Like you would want to try to see how to get into that, all that shit. You can start some shit at the beach, start some dance classes at the beach. Have a gang of motherfuckers meet you at the beach, start some dance classes right there.
Cause too, it's on some fitness type shit too. So I mean, think about it low key, like how you got people meeting up, man, to run hills and shit like that. Like, yeah, man, you just start promoting the fact of, hey man, we got a dance class, and you just do an hour where you put together a routine. And shit, get out there, man, and you got get people outside of their element. And the fact that line dancing and shit like that is big down here, like I feel like that shit kind of pop off out here on the cool.
I'm gonna say take all this old footage and put it on TikTok, cuzzo, and you're gonna blow up. And then add a little new shit every now and then. But go upload all the old footage, upload it on TikTok.
Break it up into like a minute to 2 minute segments, so that way you got a lot of content. Because on TikTok, to get people to sit there and watch your footage for like 6-7 minutes, they're not doing that. So you got to break it up. And even if you think about it, like that video at the top, it says what, like 6 minutes long. That's 6 different clips you could do off that one video.
Right. Like he on the pod. This is on somebody's hip hop channel called God Bless Hip Hop. This is my cousin right here. Radio station, 2018, LA Bopping Crew Showcase, 7 years ago. So you take all this footage and you put it all together as your package, as your media package, and start dropping that shit everywhere. And then I got holla, because he got all the shit. Just gotta focus on dropping it, putting that shit on fucking like Instagram, certain clips, and jumping into the algorithm of things.
And the fact that the dance algorithm on TikTok is crazy. Like,
Saint was good.
All you get, especially like what you doing, basically kids can tap into this shit. You got people that's basically just sitting at the beach doing the same shit right now.
See, them niggas getting down, man. OGs in the game, man. Been doing this since they was teenagers and shit.
That's what I was about to say too, man. The fact that it's older people doing it, like it makes it even better, bro. Because at the end of the day, it's like, man, you got people at the crib that's doing this shit and too scared to just record themselves. So the fact that they see somebody doing it is like, okay, I kind of feel comfortable to record me a video, man, and put it out there.
Get you. Man, YouTube be crazy comments, bro. As long as y'all prepared for that, you can do this shit. Because once you get, like, I already said, you ain't make it till you get some crazy comments. Once you start getting people trolling you and saying crazy shit, you know you made it. But yeah, I be seeing his boy out here in Vegas, the dude that the Michael Jackson impersonator.
Nigga knees not built like that, dog. Nigga, I've been a fell on my ass, bro.
Yeah, see, these niggas built different, man. They been doing this for years, man. They killing shit.
See what I'm saying? Like, yeah, them little questions, you almost at the 2 hours, bro. If you gonna chop it, you know, you gotta.
Man, but live streams, man. I just be live streaming, man. If they get it, they get it. You know what? Now my clips clip themselves. I don't know what happened, but I don't even have to do anything. They just start clipping themselves. All I do is edit the name, and they just drop.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's like a new feature or what.
That'd be one of my questions. Is like, dog, like how much of this shit be? How much of this be pre-planned, man? Like, is there certain dance moves that gotta follow the next move? Like, or is this shit just some you
He in the
hear?
comment. Ask him right now. Ask him whatever questions you want to ask right now. He said the dude that's dancing with him is Scorpio, and I see his the whole crew.
I fuck with him just because I don't know if he's a Scorpio or not, but I mean, yeah, I fuck with him.
No, no, no. The other dude, the Michael Jackson person.
The other person that was dancing.
His name is Scorpio.
Yeah, but that's why I say I don't know if he's a Scorpio or not. But the fact that he got Scorpio in his name, I fuck with him. He's a legit individual, if you ask me.
That nigga D-Class. Hey, I
But
got
like, yo, man, like, how do like is it routines? Like, can you just turn on some music and it's like shit just go up? Like, how do that shit work? Like, that'd be my thing. Like, do motherfuckers have practice?
Man, they got practice and all that. I used to be there at these practices sometimes and shit, man, as a kid, man. I'm telling you. They been doing this shit forever.
That's crazy. Cause I got a homeboy that do like the Chicago footwork and all of that shit, and it's like that motherfucker just get up and just be doing shit, and it's like that shit look cool to me. I couldn't do it, but
he said Scorpio is one of his best students. I gotta show you LA Bop News. This the LA Bop and crew, right? That's him and his crew. You know all the dance. You see the numbers. They do numbers, bro. 7,000 on this 7 years ago. You know what I'm saying? But they world renowned with the dancing. A lot of new dancers go and watch they shit and still move to this day. You get what I'm saying?
yeah, cause that's what I'm saying. I be watching them little dance shows, man, and all that little shit they got going on.
Now this is LA Bop News. This is right now, man. Let me subscribe. I'm not even subscribed because I feel bad. I ain't even been supposed. You got to start going live. You got 100 and some subscribers, and you got to start going live with us, man. Oh, geez, man. They still entertaining.
I'm your manager. I'm your manager. I'm a manager.
Yeah, see, man, they still hanging and banging. Yeah, man, we gotta push the people. Y'all go check out LA Bop News, man. Immediately. Go tap in right now. Let me get some content on there, man. He said we active, man. You got some questions, D-Class? He in the comments, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What's how that shit work? Like, is this shit just straight freestyling? Is it routines that's put together? Like, is there a choreographer or motherfuckers just off the whim?
So do y'all choreograph y'all routines before y'all go put on shows? Cause of waiting for the answer, D-Class.
Oh yeah, do your thing, man. You know what I'm saying? We here to learn,
He
man.
said we do all of the above.
Okay, see that's what's up. That's what's up. They still do competitions and shit, or are they just you go ahead and lock them in for a party?
So y'all still booking? What y'all doing, man? What's going on? What you could go look? We looking at it now, man.
That's what I'm saying. But it's like, okay, are they doing the world of dance shit or shit like that? Like,
this is D Soul 3 years ago. 50 years of pop locking anniversary. He said, "Yep, booked and busy." Any a cameraman? My cousin do all kind of shit. That motherfucker, jack of all trades. Why you think I'm this way? All my cousins the same way. We all do all kind of shit. Motherfucker, we a plumber one day. The next day we come over and they fix your car. Next day we drive your car. We do all kind of shit. You can't put us in a goddamn box. nigga do 30 things in 24 hours, man. He said, he got 10 jobs.
Thanks.
It looked like I don't do shit, but I got 10 jobs. I'll just say shit.
For real.
I just let it show. I celebrate when you can tell when I'm having a good time. Fuck it. I ain't gotta say much. I just keep that to myself. Hey. Yeah, man, they got a lot of content, man.
Yeah, man, we definitely gonna tap in with him, man. See what the deal is. Help promote help promote the movement, man. I'd rather post people dancing that I know than just random people, man, because shit make more sense.
Oh yeah, this family too, man. First cousin. Look, you see, they all dancing at a. Yeah, they definitely choreographing. Look, everybody's on fucking point.
I mean, I get that part, but I'm saying, okay, like how old buddy just came up in the front. Like, do you know what he about to do? Or did he just pop up in the front and he just feeling it and he just on some like, I'm finna just do my thing?
He definitely did that in front of them and showed them this is what I'm going to do before we get out here and do anything.
You know what I'm saying? Like I've been a jumped and start freestyling some shit because I've been a forgot all kind of shit. See, I be like the two people on the right, dog, where they just you see how they started doing some shit. Now everybody else doing it.
D-Class trying to join the LA Bopping crew, y'all.
Man, I'm trying to elevate to the next level. Dog. Hold on. Hey man, what's going on? Look, he just slid over and then joined in. Okay.
Oh yeah,
dog, pay attention. Get on here
right here.
With the
going
crew,
crazy.
Man.
You see with the dreads, man, doing his thing.
Okay,
yeah, he about to get off.
Yeah, he about to do the fool right here. See the one in the white, dog, you can tell like they've been in practice a lot, bro, because they putting everybody on point. See what I'm saying? See, they done already switched up. Yeah, man. Come on, man. Lock in.
We gotta play some background music. D-Class, play something so we can get a jam because I don't want to play the music they play. Hey, cuz y'all gotta put. Do you get y'all don't get copyrights for this shit? They be trying to get me, bro.
That's the OG key move right there. That whole driving a car shit. That's his shit right there. That boy got them 20-year-old knees right there. All right, fuck that. Okay, what we got going on? Okay,
he getting off right there.
Okay, I'm telling you, the one in the white though, that's the one I'm waiting to see what they got going on. Cause she the one putting everything in motion.
Yeah. So a lot of the times, because the way I beat that shit is I just play original music. I got it on my mixer where I can like only play the certain parts of the song where I don't get no copyright.
Okay. Come on in the white. Let's see what you got.
They fuck up your views on YouTube and it mess up your live. And after so many, you can get your page snatched.
See what I'm saying? What's that move called? Like I need to know what
that's the drunken master. Nigga, he doing the drunken master. Boy, you don't know how to do that with D-Class. That's what I do. I drink a bottle of this Taylor Port right here, y'all, and start doing the drunken master.
Hey, low key, like that motherfucker do look like some straight Mortal Kombat activity going on right there.
That was crazy, wasn't it?
Hey, body roll one time. Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's Scorpio, man. Scorpio doing he riding a bike and all kind of shit right now. Y'all gotta go see this, man. LA Bopping Crew, #1 OG pop locking crew in the game, y'all.
Yeah, he wildin'. Okay, OG say
check it out on God Bless Hip Hop.
Oh yeah, he say nah, I got it, man. Hold on, you was asleep.
He got it.
He said you was asleep. I was about to jump out there for you one time, but he said nah, you gotta let me get my shine in, man.
Yeah, OG said it's my turn.
Okay. Hit them boys with the roll. Them shirts is tough. I'm fucking with them shirts.
Yeah, he never gave me one of them shirts, man. I don't think I'm worthy of it. I got 2 left feet. I want an LA Bopping Crew shirt, but he ain't never said, "Cuz you want one of these LA Bopping?" I could put it on the podcast and shit, represent for him. But
so you gotta be from the crew to get one of these shirts.
That's what I'm saying. Cause D-Class, he manufactured clothes and shit. We got a little clothing thing going on. D-Class got a clothing thing. I'm still waiting on D-Class to send me a nudes you can use hoodie for myself to have on the podcast and shit. And say I'm a brand in the back or something. Or he put me in the back, put him in front. I don't give a fuck. I just need one with our logos on there for me to talk shit.
Hey, that
But,
shirt tough though. And they
I
got
want an LA Bopping Crew sweater, bro.
got the whole little military shit. You can put that on the hoodie. That's a
I want-
patch you can go buy at the Army Supply.
Cause of how do we get a LA Bopping Crew merch?
Yeah, man, we gotta lock in because I'm with that. That shit tough.
Yep. Whoever putting these, I'm sure Scorpio the one. Scorpio man, he be wearing some crazy shit.
Scorpio on a whole nother level. Scorpio and OG with the white band around the hat, they on there. They next level though.
Somebody coming with these ideas, man.
Yeah, he hit him with the walk off one time.
Yeah, he did.
Okay, yeah, OG, he been ready.
On this one, y'all got the black on. Y'all all got black little button ups on. Y'all
Yeah,
the part.
Yeah, we need that. That gotta hit the streets right there. That's tough.
Check them out right here. They going crazy right here, boy. See, yeah, they gonna try to give me a copyright. I can't get no copyright. See, when they give you those, they don't. Sometimes they don't give you a strike. They'll just be like, oh, this shit is banned and blah blah blah. You got to try to erase certain parts. But when you don't use that shit at all, man, you can go fully viral.
See the choreography
beats, have original beats made by a producer like D-Class. D-Class, could you make some shit for the Pop Block too? That sound like, you know, the kind of shit they get off to. And then they have original set of music they record.
I be on this type of shit, man. I make it and listen to it myself and then end up erasing it just for the simple fact that I know most people are not on this type of shit, bro. Like,
what I would do is I would mute the music and put some different music, some updated music, and edit it and make it like, y'all know how they be taking like old school. Like, if you gonna do it for TikTok, you definitely want to pick different music. Don't use the music that you got from the original background.
You gotta pick
TikTok picks. Huh?
You definitely gotta pick some different music for TikTok. Because they not gonna
hit that. Yeah, you can hit that edit button too. It'll automatically edit the video for you and pick you a song to go to your dance, and then upload it like that. All the old footage, 15 seconds, 60 seconds of you hitting some moves, and guarantee you're gonna get some it's gonna get trendy around that motherfucker. You do that daily for sure. You get paid to post on TikTok and go live. Like, dancing is super in through TikTok. What do you think about that, Dick? Like, I feel like TikTok really brought it back. They had a couple other apps that was doing it, but TikTok is huge on it. Like, hit records are made through dances now. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, them shoes tough.
Man, you see it, man.
I don't know about that about the fit, but the shoes, I'm rocking with the shoes.
Big Class, I think you would rock that fit, bro. You just acting like you wouldn't.
No, I'm cool. I'm cool on the I forgot what it's even called, but yeah, I'm cool. I like the shoes though. Oh,
He
yeah.
said, look at his part in the video. Because the way they doing it is based off the beat. But he still can add different, like, man, put some young boy, do that shit to some young boy. When you hit the auto button on TikTok, it's gonna
match it. It's gonna make sense. You just gotta play with it a little bit. Because it's gonna definitely match. Because you can put some updated music to this. You just gotta find the right tempo to where it makes sense.
Kaizen, what's good with you? What's good? God bless you. I pray you're having a blessed day. Yeah, we looked at your part. We've been watching all of it. What you're saying for nostalgia purposes, it's gonna be doper if you do it that way. If you edit it through TikTok and then drop it, and then when you want to do it on YouTube, you want to just put like original music. You could damn near charge artists to put their music in your backgrounds type shit. It's a way to do it, man. Because that copyright shit, man, that shit's annoying as fuck, bro. It be fucking up everything. Thank you, man. Hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe. I can't even play the beat. If I play the beat, because I'm gonna get a copyright from YouTube. That's why we got the beat muted. We just watching y'all dance.
Okay, see, yeah, the Dallas Cowboy jersey. I mean, I'm not a Cowboy fan, but you know, you got people in the crowd that's moving.
Yeah.
Is that somebody?
I think you could do that. I think you could do these moves, D-Class.
Who is it? Who is this, bro? This somebody from the crew, or this a random? Oh, no, that's a random guy. The fuck that nigga got on, bro?
Yeah, you know, he's a drug dealer.
That nigga wildin'. Go ahead, dog. Go ahead. You done got your ass on the stage, nigga. What you gonna do?
All right.
Yeah, he telling him what you got, nigga. Okay, he had to stand.
Oh, he coming with it.
Yeah, he
Turtle
said,
man.
You trying to battle?
He gave us the turtle. Oh shit!
You trying to
I thought he about to climb a goddamn rope.
That's
crazy.
He said he with the smoke. He had to stand up one time.
Oh, he turned into a mime. Yeah, this guy got some skills here, man. Oh yeah, man. He did that. See that. If you did that, that's the formula. Because of do it to all the newest shit that's out. Edit it up at the person of the song. They gonna post your shit and be that person that do that. People will start inviting you to their fucking videos. Once you get in the videos of something popular and they got you dancing, people will start booking your ass just for that. It's a million ways to skin a cat.
Y'all could be the new Jabberwockies, bro.
Yeah. You can do it with the whole crew or just you. Yep. And start going crazy on TikTok. I would start on TikTok. I would hit them with the TikToks and then hit them on the Instagram. And I would do the Facebook too and YouTube. The vlogging for the YouTube though, because you be outside so much. Like LA Bob News. Explain this, what's going on. You don't gotta film the whole time. You don't even have to do it live. Just do it to where it's a start and it's a finish. Like start it, finish it. Give them a good 30 minutes of wherever you at. If you want to talk to a couple people and have some conversations with them while you're there, how y'all enjoying yourself tonight, blah blah blah. Make it like a vlog of your life outside of being at home, basically, and then start dropping that bitch on YouTube. And that's what vlogging is. That's what I just started back doing. So niggas start vlogging or do it live, however you feel comfortable doing it. Because you got the camera, I would just vlog it with the camera. That way it looks super professional. And
yeah, man, I'm about to go watch this game, bro.
Yep, man, it's 6:32 p.m. I'm probably gonna go live one more time around about 8. Tap back in with y'all. Yeah, man, he did the hold up to the Pookie F and Rude song when it first dropped, man, and that went viral for sure.
Okay.
What you doing, man? You want to jump on? We at 2 hours and 11 minutes. This is called dedication, people. With ease.
Yeah, man. Yo, I'm gonna go tap in with this Eagle game, man. Like I say, man, the sports show, coming back, man. I need my dog Capo to come on with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do the show without him because we had some Stephen A. and Skip Bayless type shit going on, but it's time to lock back in with these sports, man.
I for sure don't know shit about those sports, y'all. I couldn't. I would just be sitting there like, oh, learning this shit.
Hey, Brittany Griner just dunked in the Unrivaled. So hey man, if y'all don't know nothing about Brittany Griner, make sure y'all tap in. She been dunking since high school, man. She from Houston. Hey, she done made it to the WNBA. She just dunked in the game the other day.
Brittany Griner.
Yep, that's the chick that got hemmed up in Russia, bro. They had to go get her back from Russia.
She out now?
Oh yeah, she back. She been back for a while. She done played a couple seasons in the WNBA, and now they started the Unrivaled. I think they doing like 3-on-3 or some shit like that to make it make a little bit more sense. But it's popping, bro.
That's wild.
And then too, you already know, man. You always got to shout out them Dodgers, bro. We back to back.
Back to back.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna hit that 3-peat next year, man. But you know, it's up, man. The city is lit right now.
Yeah, the Dodgers has been doing a great job. I'm trying to find you on Facebook, man. What's your Facebook name?
Yeah. Shit, you gonna stay live? What you doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can drag Cuzzo on here real quick. Before you jump off, you can beat him. Y'all can lock in information and get you an interview over there.
Yeah, man. Shit, I'm gonna definitely go subscribe, man, and see what the deal is, man. I'm big on that dance shit, so don't be surprised, man, if I see some shit and I post it, bro. So hey, man, keep y'all dancing up, man. Like at the end of the day, I tell people, man, don't stop moving, bro. Like if that's the shit that got you active, man, keep pushing. Look at this nigga over here already in the mood. Let me find out you finna do a pop locking video in about an hour, nigga.
Nigga, I'm over here trying to get my dance skills together, man. Hey, Cuzzo, check your Facebook. I just sent you the StreamYard link so you can pop in and holler at my boy D Class where he laid down. Because he's in Texas. So he about 3-4 hours ahead of us. He in Houston. Shout out Houston. I don't even I can't throw up the Houston sign because that means something different.
Man, let me tell you something, bro. People don't. I tell people out here all the time, man. Like people from Cali, man. Like we big on wearing hats and shit, but don't every hat means something different, man. Like I tell people, man, before you go to Cali or you go anywhere outside of your state, man, make sure you tap into the politic aspect of it, because like the Houston Astro hat, I don't give a good goddamn which one you put on, man. All that shit means some other shit, man, in another state, bro. So
That's real.
just know, man, like the jerseys, all of that shit, man, like that shit means something in this world, man.
Man, I just wear black hat, little LA, you good.
Like they say, man, the black LA hat or the regular Dodger hat is probably about the safest two hats you could probably put on, man.
I just sent you the link, Cuzzo, to your Facebook. Jump in here real quick. Yeah, we're gonna have 103.1 Trap LA Radio. You know, shout out to them, man, for giving me the opportunity. That was an amazing experience. It's live on my YouTube channel. Y'all can go check it out. It was real, like I've done radio with Lindrum before, and it was kind of the same thing. So I already kind of knew how it was done. But seeing it done again recently in person, just a little, I think we could pull it off D Class and just play music in between. I think the hardest part will be to come up with the original music that people haven't put out, because it can't be something that somebody already has on DistroKid if we're gonna put it out on DistroKid.
That's gonna be the problem, because the fact that people got the DistroKid, once you make it, then you can drop it. So
that's the only problem, bro.
But it's to the point, man. Like I say, man, we don't chop it up outside of this shit. So that way, we dealing with with unknown competition, man. So at the end of the day, man, you know, we got to be strategic about certain shit. So we definitely gonna lock in and put that shit together because I kind of feel like we don't even really need the music, bro. Like, think about it. We've been on this bitch for 2 hours. If you only need an hour show, that we could eat. That's an hour to us is like 20 minutes to most people. So
Right.
I mean, it's nothing, bro. And then at the end of the day, too, if you start adding in promotion, shit like that, like that's easily 10 to 30 seconds of, you know what I'm saying? You saying what you got going on your podcast, what interview you got coming up, what interview I got coming up. Like, you drop a project, right? Bam, do a commercial for the project, right? If you think about it, I just gave you 2 minutes worth of shit just right there.
No, look, but I'm coming up with the sauce. We're gonna talk about it behind the scenes because, like you said, it be some unknown competition. I'm about to give you the whole run. Like, I got it. Here we go. Do this. I'm gonna send it to you. Then you just line that thing up like and then we gonna upload that thing. And bang bang, Eagle Street game. But I rather show them than tell them. They just gonna hear it and be like, man, I wonder how they did that shit. But I see how it's done, so I know how we get.
It ain't hard, man. It's just the fact of, you know, people got too many ideas, man. That's why I say, man, like, there's too many ideas out there, man. Like people done called me a genius, bro. Like, at first I didn't get it because I didn't kind of look at myself at that to that extent. But if you really think about it, I mean, hey, I'm gonna take it and run with it. Because at the end of the day, man, most people don't understand a genius, bro. Like, they say they weird. They looked at it a little bit differently, and I'm for all of that shit. Like, look at me differently, because when I walk in the room and I start speaking, you're not gonna get what you expect, man. Like, you're not expecting a 6'2", damn near 280-pound individual to be able to hold a conversation with you about anything from politics to shit, shooting marbles, goddamn, whatever you want to talk about. We can talk about
marbles. And that's what it take in this game is to be able to, you know, entertain the people, have a great conversation, build with people. I think we are ready for radio. It's a back and forth click though. So I think we'll work on that, practice that a little bit because it's like no room for like, you know, I'm not gonna say error because we could always we go.
You can't have no dead air. Like, that's really what it is. You can't have no dead space, man, and that's really what it is. What's the deal, OG? You good?
This me, that you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, man, we in the building. We tapped in with you, man. What's the deal, man? We trying to figure out how to get one of these shirts, man.
Hey, shit, we gotta see.
He said we gotta see. They gotta put together a video and submit the video to see if we worthy of the shirt.
We try to earn us an LA Bobby Crew shirt, man. I got a couple moves, bro. I don't got too many, but I got.
Hey, then you better put that one together, nigga, and make that bitch shine. Nigga. That's what you better do, shit.
Man, I got a little two-step. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, but you know, like that. You know, like that kid. What was his name? Gilly the kid that did the Nene at the Tommy the Clown, and he had every beat of the music. Kid of the Great. Y'all remember that video?
I know exactly.
I remember that.
Well, that's why I was saying if y'all rewatch that video on your own time and listen to the music in the background and then watch what I was doing, I was hitting every beat of that song. And that's what we do. We match beats. I was that little kid back in the day, but I was pop locking doing that, hitting every beat of the music. That's why I was walking around undefeated. Matter of fact, our crew was running around undefeated. I wasn't even the best one in the crew, and I was running around undefeated.
See what I'm saying? You gotta come on on the shows, man, and tell your story. So that way people can really lock into what y'all got going, man.
Just a little history. There's two stories of popping in LA. It's pop lockers and poppers. Poppers is the Boogaloos. They come out of Fresno and they brought that Bay Area swag with them.
I was birthed out of a locking group right here in LA. I'm a original pop locker. They tried to diss the name. Me and my crew put the name back on the map and showed them what pop locking really is. For sure, for sure. So now we got a little following. We still active. We went to the Poppers Picnic this year. We got another event coming up. I'm gonna post it, let you know. But yeah, we active. My whole crew active. We the only old school group together like that and active. Can't nobody touch us. When you 50 and up, can't nobody touch us.
So you saying back in the day you used to do like the head spin and all that other shit too?
No, I'm a old school pop locker. I stand on my feet.
Okay.
I pop lock, but I don't drop it. If you go past my knees, you won. I'm gonna look down at you like you did that. Back in the day, though, I had a lot of ground moves, but I didn't break dance though. I'm an original pop locker.
Okay,
I was getting down before breakdancing hit the scene.
So breakdancing is a whole nother realm of what y'all do.
Yeah, that's all the gymnastic stuff they be doing.
Okay. That's what I'm saying. I got a bunch of questions, bro. So yeah, man, we definitely gotta tap in, man, and do a show because I'm interested in that shit, man. Like you say, the Kitty the Kid, like I follow him.
Remember how he hit every beat of that music? I mean, made the music come alive. That's what I do. If you look at some of my videos, like 80% of my videos, and you listen to the music, you'll see that I'm on point with that music.
Yeah, and that shit dope, man. Because at the end of the day, like the Les Twins, I watched like the Red Bull, what was it? The Red Bull dancing competitions. I be big on all that shit.
I'd have been in that. It's all kind of stuff on my YouTube page under well, not on my page, but if you look up LA Bopping Crew on YouTube, all kind of stuff come up. You'll see us at the World of Dance. You'll see us at the B-Boy Summit. You'll see us at the Poppers Picnic. You'll see it at Floor Wars. We all over the place.
Okay, for sure. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna tap in, man. Because like I say, man, we big on that type of shit, man. We be watching the So You Think You Can Dance and all that shit. So I'm big on that movie.
That movie Step It Up, that Step Up Dance movie they had. They was using our army shirts in that video when they was pop locking. I was like, but we one of the first ones to rock that.
Okay. See, we gotta get the whole backstory.
Now I see what y'all looking at. Okay. Yeah, that one all the way to the left. We was with Battle Cat at the B-Boy Summit at MacArthur Park. That was 2022.
Okay. Yeah, man. And two, I'm about to start moving around. So, anytime y'all got something going on, man, like feel free to post it, man. Because if I can make it out there, man, like I damn sure would want to go see it in person, man, to see the whole scene.
Yeah. It goes down. And we do that Poppers Picnic once a year. We've been doing that for the last 11 years.
Okay.
Yeah. We helped put that on the map. We started that with Midnight.
Yeah. Hey, so far, man, Scorpio, I rock with Scorpio, man. Scorpio and OG, they be doing the little card thing.
Now,
needs a little different.
Scorpio, one of my best students, but I ain't got nothing to do with that Michael Jackson because I can't do nan one of them moves. Just the pop locking. I ain't got nothing to do with it.
Yeah, he said I ain't Mike.
I'm not built for that. I'm not built for them type of movements.
Right. That's
hey,
why
I'm not
kicking my leg up. I ain't doing
that.
What happened?
You a big Michael fan too, so I see why.
I am, bro. Like, I'm big on Michael Jackson, man. That's what we grew up on, man. To remember the time, all that shit, the long ass videos.
By the time Michael Jackson did the moonwalk on stage, we was already gliding in every direction. If you'd have did the moonwalk against me in a battle, we would have told you up. I would have glided circles around you.
So y'all was on that Usher shit back in the day. How Usher be doing that little sliding in the circle and all that type shit.
It's called gliding. Moonwalk was first though, but then gliding came out. That's when we started sliding in every direction.
Okay. See? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then think about it. The fact of that we already got motion on TikTok, man. Like, this shit is big, bro. Like, certain shit that most people just don't know where this came from, or how people started elevating the whole dance scene, man. To where I mean, you got Chris Brown and Omarion and all these cats just stealing
Now,
random moves.
when you hear E40 them talking mess, talking about we trendsetters, they really is too though, because people was doing pop locker style moves in the late '60s up in Oakland, up in the Bay Area. I mean, well,
Right.
you know, Oakland's in the Bay, but in the Bay Area, they was doing popping style moves, but they was doing group moves. That's why the Jabberwockies learned from the dudes in the Bay. Now they routines was off the chain, but they solo stunk. But see, like I say, I'm burnt out of a locking group. Every locking group had a roboter, and it was mandatory that your roboter battled a roboter. Now you take them two styles and combine them, you got robot. It's slow, it's stiff. Now locking, you could jump up, you could jump back, you move real fast. Now if you slow down the locker and speed up the roboter and give the roboter the freedom to move around like a locker, what you got is the speed for pop locking. And I'm an original pop locker.
See what I'm saying? You give a game, bro. Because at the end of the day, man,
I didn't learn from watching the Electric Boogaloo's like a lot of people did on Soul Train, because I'm not an industry kid. I was an industry kid, so I didn't see all that. I didn't meet a Boogaloo until the late, like 1999, like late in the game. You know, they supposed to been like started the popping stuff. What they did, they started popping. We pop lockers because we pop and we lock.
Smiling Diamond in the building.
Yeah, man.
Having a blessed day.
Yeah. So I'm definitely gonna lock in with you for sure, man. Because like I say, man, like I got a lot of questions with that shit, because it's stuff that need to be talked about, man. Because I mean, people trying to figure out who the best dancers right now and stuff like that. But I mean, you got to see where all that shit originated from.
Cool Boy hit me up. I know y'all heard of him, Cool Boy.
Yeah, I know you talking about.
Yeah, he hit me up and he was like, "Man, we need to do a documentary to set the record straight, because now they giving all the props to the Bay, but in reality, they not doing what we was doing. Like I said, I was birthed out of a locking group, and we need to set the record straight and get our history put back where it belonged. You know, that solo pop locking battling, we started that. They was out there doing group battles, and then whoever would win the contest usually be a backup dancer for a group. That's how that started. Then they used to have these big dances in Fresno, and a lot of people from the Bay would go to the Fresno for these big dances. Well, Boogaloo Sam and them from the Electric Boogaloos, they lived in Fresno. So when he moved out here and he was the first person to see doing them type of moves, they act like they invented it and didn't give no props from where they got it from. You know, so and then I seen people doing stuff the wrong way, but now it's the right way because there's nobody to challenge you to tell you it's wrong.
Because at that point in time, like, you know, for the people that's watching, like, the internet wasn't a thing, so everything was more word of mouth. So you could go to a different city and say you invented some shit, and wouldn't nobody really even know unless they tapped in.
Correct.
Good, Hazel.
And mainly they danced that Boogaloo dance that they did was actually a dance. Now when you go doing Panama moves and stuff like that, that's robot. That comes out of locking. We the ones was roboting and Panama, like you open up a can, or you running in place, or they called it the $6 Million Man, or you fake like you playing baseball, or you fake like you dribbling, and these and doing the low rider. I was one of the best low riders there was. My nickname was Honey Tuts from LA Barbering Crew. You will see if you love my videos, I do a lot of tech.
So I
became Sensei Bob. I became Sensei Bob when I came out of retirement, and when they told me it was no such word as pop lock and we don't know what we're talking about, and I did my homework and I talked to all the old school people I could find about the subject. And when I came out of retirement, I came out as Sensei Bob, and we put pop locking back on the map. And LA Barbering Crew, because when them dudes came out, they blew up overseas and they was doing their thing, but they told everybody nobody else existed. They swept us under the rug like we wasn't here. And I'm telling you, couldn't nobody touch us. We was undefeated. The only crew that was messing with us was the Long Beach Time Bandits.
Shout out to Long Beach Time Bandits, man.
Man, gotta hold it down for the city, bro.
Yes, sir.
Yep. Hey,
Was
Long
any of
Beach
that
Time
going
Bandits.
on?
I gotta give it up. I even stole one of their moves. It was so tight.
Was any of that going on in New York though? They were breakdancing in New York too, right?
Well, yeah, they was breakdancing, but it hadn't reached LA. It didn't reach LA until the early 80s. Like 81, 80, 81, 82. That's when it started reaching us. And we were so amateur with it in the beginning, it was ridiculous. It didn't get, they didn't really get strong with it till later in the game. Matter of fact, in 1984, I want to say, uh, uh, um, Crazy Legs and what they was called, the New York City Breakers or whatever they was called, they little crew that's real famous, that New York crew that's real famous. They came down. And I just so happened to been at Uncle Stevie's house, and he was in Azusa. And Uncle Stevie said, "Man, go to the skating ring. They be popping up there. I'm looking for some people to battle." I go up there. Just so happened they was having an event, and they had shut the whole skating ring down. And they had the New York City Breakers versus LA Poppers, and it was only me and Boogaloo Shrimp was there. And I looked at him. I say, "You ready? Let's get them." Me and Boogaloo Shrimp turned out about 8 of their dancers. We embarrassed them. And they'll tell you they got ate up. I even heard them mention that in one of the documentaries they did. And they were saying, "Yeah, man, we couldn't touch them in that pop locker. We went out there, got ate up." That was me and Boogaloo Shrimp that did that.
That's dope, man. That's what I'm saying, man. Yeah, man, you got a lot of history, man, that you need to share with the world, man, because like I say, the dance movement right now is big, and it's to the point, man, like a lot of shit got to be said because like I said earlier, man, the internet wasn't around at that point in time, so a lot of people can't really just tap back into that history.
Hey, so you know how everybody was walking around with big radios, right?
Yeah. Right.
You know why that was? Because of one of the most heartbreaking things you could do is bump into somebody you want to really, really, really battle and you ain't got no music.
That's
so we used to walk around with our own radios. Now, if 2 radios showed up to the same spot, we would have battle of the radio, and whichever one was the loudest, that's the one we finna battle off of.
Damn, see?
Matter of fact, the mixing in LA started because they wanted to stretch out that break beat so that we could pop to it, because that was like the hardest part of the music. The graffiti, they used to hit up right there where in Venice Beach, where we got down at, and they used to hit up on the background behind us. Baggy pants in New York, it was because it was cold and they was wearing 2 and 3 pairs of pants. Out here, we wear baggy pants because it make your waves look more silky and flowing. Woo woo woo. You wore baggy clothes and make everything with your members only jacket with your baggy pants. You know what I'm saying? So the whole hip hop scene actually evolved around us pop locking.
Clothes y'all wearing right now. You see how it's coming full circle? I mean, the full circle with the baggy pants, the nostalgia, the jacket you just mentioned. I wear that shit to this day.
Facts. And I know people that's big on tagging and all of that shit too, man, to wear.
Right. And they was getting down. And then, like they say, hip hop got all them elements, but all them elements involved around us, the pop lockers, but they leave us out of it. They always act like it's just the graffiti, it's the spinning of the DJ wheels, it's the the mixing, it's the the break dancers, but the pop lockers. But even though a lot of people combine pop locking and break dancing all in one category, but it's actually 2 separate get downs.
That's why I asked what I asked earlier, because it's like most
that's
people,
why I reiterated.
Yeah, because when you think about it, most people will run all that together, man. But I mean, that's pretty dope to know that it is levels to that shit, man. Like some people might be able to spin on their head, they can't do certain other shit.
And like I said, that didn't come into the play till about like 81, 82. That's when we started even knowing anything about it. But they had already been doing it in New York, but we didn't know about it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
We didn't have the internet and all that, and phones and all that stuff we got now where we can share information. But yeah, by the time it trickled down to us, it was late in the game.
So the East Coast is really what started the whole actual break dancing.
Yeah, but they did. That's the spinning on the ground, running around, doing that. At the
Right.
same time, we over here evolving our own dances. We had the locking.
Mm-hmm.
See, locking come is West Coast. That's L.A. That's nobody else's. That's us. That's out here. You know what I'm saying? We locking. And then we had a robot in our locking group. Then I ended up combining the dances. You know, I learned how to combine the dances and shit. That's how I learned. I didn't learn from everybody else. I learned from people that I was battling. And then when I finally got with Chris and them and we formed the LA Bopper crew, and like I said, I wasn't the best one in the crew, so I learned from members of my crew too, who gave me more secrets, like how to glide, because I wasn't gliding until I met Damien, rest in peace. Man, when I used to be like, wait, did the world get a load of him? But he ended up passing away right after we came out of retirement. He ended up passing away, and I was like, man, he was a perfectionist. He made me look bad.
Everybody in the comments, somebody put LA Bop News and put I'm a Brand Podcast at the bottom. Y'all go follow, like, and subscribe over there. Y'all continue. I'm just talking to the comments.
You know me, bro. Like I'm intrigued with this shit, man. Because I mean, so when exactly did y'all decide like we about to put this crew together? Like around what year?
That had to be about 81, 82. We put the crew
Damn,
together.
that's crazy. I was one or two at that point in time. Bro. I was born in 80.
Yep. So that meant we didn't really start. I'm gonna say we didn't really start breakdancing until I'm gonna say then it had to be about 83, 84. 85, that's when it was turned up on the breakdancing side. But the pop locking was going out at that time too, at the same time. So pop locking ended around 86. But it started up overseas. And that's when the Boogaloos capitalized on the overseas trade. They went over there and had thousands of people doing their moves and told everybody, if you're not doing it exactly like them, they're not doing it at all. So we had to show them, you know, hold up, man.
Yeah,
it's
we got
another
our
side
own
to
shit.
this story.
Yeah, we got our own shit. Shit is real over here. But hey, that's cool though. That the fact that they tapped in overseas.
And if you notice, we don't do a lot of clowning. We actually hitting and coming out. You know, we giving it, we going in. Now Scorpio and Tickalot is like the two entertainers of the crew, but everybody else is just straight battlers.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of peeped that from Scorpio, man. Scorpio, yeah, he dressed up as the drunken master. He seemed like he got a lot of costumes and shit.
Yeah, he had filmed a little movie in that too. I've been meaning to ask him what happened with that. Yep, he had makeup artists and everything. They had filmed some kind of skit or movie or something they did. You know, because he really does know martial arts.
Hey, that's dope. Like, see, that's what I'm saying. That's another lane, man. Tell Scorpio tap in, man. We can find out more about it, man.
He out there in Vegas, but he about to have a birthday party out here.
Okay.
Yeah, he called me the other day, trying to make sure I was gonna be there.
Yo, man, we definitely gonna lock in, man, and figure this out, man. Because I would definitely like to damn near talk to everybody, man, individually, so that way we could get everybody's stories, man, and how everybody popped into the scene, man, and that way, you know, y'all story.
You see that third video? You see that third video to the right there where I'm sitting down?
Yeah,
that was an interview, and some of that I just said to you. I said in that interview.
Yeah, saying that's 8 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So
that's my version of the evolution of hip hop on the West Coast because I was there.
Yeah, man, and that's dope, man. Because you got kids today that's just out here, man, watching people do things and doing some copycat shit. But it's big to know the background on what you got going on. And that way too, man, you got youngsters that's able to tap in with y'all, man, and be able to tell y'all a story too.
One day, Boogaloo Shrimp, we did an event for Cool Boy, and Boogaloo Shrimp was handing us an award. And he told a room full of youngsters, he said, yeah, y'all probably got a big homie that got a bomb move. Y'all think he created it? He said, I guarantee you they seen these dudes back in the day. He said, because I did too. And I took some of his moves to the big screen. Some of that stuff he was doing on the corner with that broom, with some of the stuff that I do.
So yeah, that's dope, man.
Remember
And
that
the fact that-
gliding? Remember, I became a glide master. So that gliding around the bloom and all that. Shoot, let me to did that scene.
that boy say he was on that Genuine before Genuine, huh? Okay.
Entertainment for real. And you know, people that can dance make the perfect artist, and it's perfect for TikTok. What do you think about TikTok in places like that right now and go viral and get opportunity on? Because
I didn't hear you.
what do you think about TikTok and the opportunity that you could get there with
I got
dancing
a couple.
nowadays?
There's a couple of videos on there. People been telling me they seen. I was posting a couple of things to TikTok, but I gotta hook it back up. Where I had it, where I post one thing and it go to all the little apps at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta hit that back up. But like you say, I don't want to be getting struck with the copyrights on the music though, because every time, a lot of places I'm at, they playing music in the background.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Right.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I mute it sometimes.
If you follow me on Facebook, man, I go live all the time. You know, I be at all kind of motorcycle functions, lowrider functions, period. Taste of Soul. I'm everywhere like Sour Fair.
Oh. Facts.
Yes,
Plus,
sir,
I'm a
yes,
DJ. Plus, I'm a DJ and a photographer. I got 10 jobs, rude boy. What the boom book cloud?
They say I got 10 jobs, man.
I DJ every Tuesday night for the LA Deuces Motorcycle Club. I've been doing that almost 18 years now.
Okay.
Got to start vlogging it.
Professional photographer. I print out pictures on the spot. So I go to all the different clubs and do the picture things, picnics, all kind of stuff, wherever. Where I get hired or don't get hired, I'm there.
Facts. That's what's up, man. We definitely gonna lock in, man. Cause like I say, man, at the end of the day, man, the story got to be told, man. And you know, as a person
we still active. If you scroll, you'll see that there's videos from this year, last year, almost every year. You'll see a video of us getting down.
Yeah, and that's why I say, man, the story need to be told, man, and told properly, man. So that way everybody know where shit came from. You know what I'm saying? All your great dance moves that you see people doing now, man, that you know that made it to TikTok. You gotta realize where that shit came from, man. Like Chris Brown ain't just make shit up, bro. Like it's a lot of shit that came from people back in the day, man. Like he done watched plenty of people do certain moves that, you know, these kids today gotta realize, man. Like it's a history behind it.
Facts. That's definitely a fact. So, what year do you think, like the new era of Usher and everybody kind of taking the glide moves and mixing it? What would you call that style of like just dance, or what would you say?
Well, yeah, everybody utilized the crumpers. Everybody utilizes some popping. So you know, I look at it as, you know, they say you live on forever by the legacy you leave behind. Let's say I did a move and he's seen it. Now he's doing that move and they see it. Now he doing that move. He doing that move. I don't, you know, even whether I get the props or not, I still created something that's gonna last a long time. You know,
Generational, yeah.
So do you have like a signature sensei bop move that to where it's like?
Well, my nickname was Hunted Tuts from the LA Bopping Crew.
Okay.
So, you know, so when you see me tutting on the videos,
tutting was your thing back in the day.
Yeah. And I used to be able, I had the baddest lowrider back in the day, but my knee is bad. So I'm actually at 30% what y'all looking at some of these older videos. Anything in the 2000s, I'm at 30%. But my 30% is most people 100%. So, you know.
Come on, talk your shit.
I'm missing a lot of moves because of my knee. And I've been trying to find some worthy people to teach some of these moves to. And I was teaching these two young dudes, and they looked at me with big eyes and said, "Man, I ain't never seen nobody do that." I said, "I know."
So I'm trying to teach you.
I'm trying to teach you. I'm trying to put you on game, man.
With all this AI and all this new technology, man, it's a lot of ways to get things done. I was even thinking about the documentary you've been trying to put together. I'm like, man, we're gonna have to do that. We might have to narrate.
Now our crew have a signature move, and that's called the bop. And that's when you see people putting their hand on their chest and they raise it up and bop it, like boom, like they hit it, like raise up and boom, hit the chest, boom. That's that chest hit. And we have a bop. We represent the bop style. Like we bop everything. Some people just did it as a move and then go into something else. Shit, we're going to something else. Boom, boom, wild hit, boom, boom. Everything. It's like the bop is like the hardest hit you can do, where a tick is like the lightest hit you can do. For lack of better words, you know what I'm saying? So we hit hard. You know, if you notice, a lot of us hit hard. Like I said, but Tick-A-Lot and Scorpio is like the only really two main entertainers in our crew. You know, they'll put the hat down and do a whole show, you know what I'm saying, or get paid to do shows. You know, Scorpio do shows all the time, but he be doing the Michael Jackson most. But Tick-A-Lot and them, they got whole show routines. Like they can do a show by themselves. But the rest of us, we coming out on you.
Nah, that's what's up, man. That shit dope, man. I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. That shit definitely got me intrigued, man. Like, I'm locked in.
You got Earthquake. I gave him his name. He did this triple bop, like boop, 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 but it just looked like 3D-ish. I was like, man, that's that Earthquake right there. And we ended up naming him Earthquake. And Chris, he got a smooth bop. Man, I gotta tag y'all to some videos, man. But yeah. We all hit. That's one of our signature moves.
He wants some lessons, man. He trying to figure out.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't, man. Anything dealing with knees, bro, I'm with you. And look, my knees fucked up, so I got you. I got you from the waist up. Like we good with the waist up movements, but all that driving the low rider shit, yeah, bro. We way past
driving the low rider shit.
I tripped about 1 year. I limped up to the Popper's Picnic. I limping. I'm talking about limping hard. Like, damn. And then I got out to the circle. You couldn't tell nothing was wrong with my leg.
For real. You got that adrenaline and it was showtime.
Well, not that. I just know how to do the moves that I don't have to hurt my knee on. You know what I mean?
Okay. You gotta move strategically with that, man. The body don't agree with the brain sometimes, man.
You know, but yeah, buddy. Yeah, they the world really missing a lot being my knee is down, like low key.
That's what's up, man. But you know, that's why you locked in, man. We here to tell the story, man. Like that's the goal, man. Get the story out there. Let the people know, man. So that way at the end of the day, man, like the legacy will never die because the story done been told how it was supposed to be told.
I don't know what happened to this video, but I got down on stage in Venice Beach before they tore it down. And it was to that song Art of Noise, beatbox. You know that one that go boop 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 boop. And you know it's a lot of noises and all kind of sounds in that song. When I tell you I did that song from beginning to end, and I matched every sound and beat of that song, and I didn't repeat the same move twice. When I watched the video, because I really back then didn't really get to see myself, I just knew what to do. Man, my face hit the floor. I looked at Unreal to myself.
Damn.
If that video ever surfaced, they took it overseas. I don't know what state or country they went to. I forgot. Because, you know, back then we didn't really have cell phones and numbers like that. And I lost the number that I had on a piece of paper, so I lost contact with the people because they were supposed to give me a copy of the tape. I'm waiting for this video to surface. I couldn't imagine they lost it, but maybe they did. But if that video ever surfaced, it's gonna wipe the floor with everything y'all seen in that time period. It's gonna make everybody look like amateurs at that time period.
And that once again, that's the point of locking in.
And that's from me scouring a YouTube channel looking for anything in Venice Beach, and all of it look amateurs. I'm talking about amateurs. And if this video ever come out, it's gonna set the record straight. Because a couple of OGs like Bop and Dre, he the one that kind of started the style. He didn't see me back then. You know, he didn't get to see me in my full get down. Like I said, I was undefeated. Now, Damien was better than me, but I still had more moves. Okay. I had 1,000 moves, and once I learned his techniques and I applied it to what I was doing, I was devastated.
Yo, man, see, and that's the point of locking in, man, to where we gonna fuck around and track that shit down, man, because at the end of the day, that's a part of history, man. That shit needs to be shown to where, you know, who is to say it might show up 10 years from now, but at the end of the day, we have this footage, man, to where people know, man, like this is where it came from. You know, you got to be able to tell your story, have the crew tell their story, man, and put everything, all the pieces to the puzzle together to where everybody lock in and be able to be one with what it is.
Facts. What was this right here, man? B-Boy Summit. Poppin' Showcase. B-Boy Summit 2022. Los Angeles, California, featuring the LA Bopping crew and more, man. Oh, yeah, they going in, man.
Yeah. But yo, man, I'm gonna hop up off of here, man. But yo, man, y'all keep doing your thing, man. I'm definitely gonna tap in with you, bro, and we gonna figure it out and figure out how to get this story told, man, because it's definitely intriguing, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So we 3 hours in, man. D class, man. Y'all make sure y'all lock in with each other, get each other information so you can get him over there on my brand. I'm gonna do one with him too, so we can talk about it and try to do some animation. Try to find that video. We gotta lock that down.
We're finna find that video, man. Yeah, that's key, man. We gotta get that video, man, and get the history told, man.
Look, he busting some moves right now, man. Here you go. You gotta teach D class a couple moves, man. He can tut and shit. I think D class got it in him.
I mean, I feel like the hand movements, I got that part, bro. I can put that together.
I definitely can do a couple of the hand movements.
Yeah, okay. My last question, man, before I get up out of here. So, like, just say if some music come on, like you say, you can hit every note in the song. So it's just basically freestyle dancing. All right, he done hung himself up.
I don't know what happened. Phone might have ring, might have died. You never know.
Yeah, ain't no telling.
Shit happens, man. They pretty coordinated though, man. For the OGs, man, they coordinated. Coordination.
Hey, but that's dedication though, man. Like the fact that you got people, man, that got lives, man, and they still able to lock in with each other to be able to put that type of shit together, bro. Like that's dope.
Yeah. Yeah, they do their thing, man. For years, man. I'm telling you, for years this been going on. Here we go. He back. He gonna get the set. All right, what was it, D class? We just gonna ask.
Hey, real quick. Back in the day, somebody could walk up with their radio, right? Playing a beat I ain't never heard in my life. This they beat, like this they music. And I'm like a rapper. I'm 2 bars into any song, I'm gonna match the beat because a bar lasts 3-4 seconds, and every bar repeats itself. So I understood that. So about 2 bars into any song, I'm matching your song. I'm popping to your song like I've been practicing to it.
Okay, see, you know what I'm saying? You answered my question without me even needing to answer.
Yeah, I heard you saying it when I accidentally hit the wrong button.
So yeah, man. Don't be surprised, man. Once we lock in, bro, like I might send you some shit, man. Because I mean, this is pretty dope, bro. Like I'm definitely intrigued.
One time I was in the studio with Eddie Griffin, and Eddie Griffin had a band. He had flew out a bass player from Japan. He had another player from Jamaica. He had like all these different musicians, right? And the music was bomb, but you couldn't classify it. It wasn't hip hop. It wasn't, I don't know what to call it, but the music was bomb. It was different. He said, yeah, when I release this music, I ain't gonna let nobody know it's me. If it blow up, then they want to give me an award. Then I'm gonna come on stage with a mask and pull it off and say, ha ha. But I don't think he ever released the music. But anyway, I'm in the studio, and it's a big glass studio thing. We was at Capitol Records, and they was out there talking to the lawyers on the other side of the glass. And I just started vibing to the song. You know, I just started matching that beat real quick. And boy, they came in there and was like, man, I was tearing that beat up. I was telling them that I wrote a pamphlet called The 36 Chambers of the Bop. Each chamber represents a style of pop locking. Inside the chambers are the elements, which are the moves of that particular chamber. The first two chambers is locking and robot, and then so forth and so on after that. But he said, "Man, we'll help you write that book," and boop 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 boop, and I ended up losing contact with them. So I never was
Hey
able
man,
to follow up.
you definitely tap back in with the right people, man, to get this shit done, man. Like it need to be told, man. Like the fact of me tapping into a lot of different dance aspects of it, man, and kind of being interested in how all this shit even coming about. Like I say, man, I definitely would lock in with you, man, and we gonna figure this shit out, man.
Hey, when I came out of retirement, that's when I wrote the 36 Chambers of the Bop, because technically a couple of my members is first generation poppers. I'm a second generation popper. I hadn't jumped off the porch all the way yet. And because I'm the youngest one in the crew. But what I do is MMA. Like the first styles that came out, everybody was battling style against style. Like, oh, you doing a tut? I'm gonna do a tut. Oh, you doing a wave? I'm gonna do a wave. Oh, it was style versus style. I'm MMA with it. That's why I represent all styles. I'm tutting, waving, hitting, gliding all at the same time. I'm MMA. I'm the second generation. I took it to the next level. It wasn't about who did one move the best. It was about who did the most moves the best, who had the most styles, who could do the most stuff the best. Not just a bunch of weak stuff, but a bunch of, what I'm saying, high level stuff. What you got for that? Yeah.
Yeah, so you can tell they coordinated because he was asking like, "Are they coordinated?" Like, yeah, they definitely practice.
Nah, you could tell now because he had to put them on game on what the move was they was about to put together.
So yeah, but I think after doing it for so long, they probably could just tap each other's. We're gonna hit the woo wop on them. All right, come on, let's go.
Yeah, hit him with that 1-2 slip slide on him one time, and it's a wrap.
Got the 1-2 slip slide. Yeah, we're gonna have to make that a TikTok dance. The 1-2 slip slide.
1-2 slip slide.
We did a cold routine at another B-Boy Summit, but I think it was 2021, and it was me, Chris, and Scorpio. But it's a 5-hour long video. It's like part 2 B-Boy Summit 2021, I believe, or 2022. But it's part 3. But it's like 5 hours long. But if you go to 3 minutes and 14 seconds, that's when we get up there and do our thing, man. We tore that routine up.
Yeah, that's crazy. Your boy Scorpio going crazy. He doing the
that boy, that wild.
Thriller. Oh, he goes.
That boy got the loafers on. He's sliding on their ass like, man.
Oh, yeah, he's going in on him.
Yeah. Well, yeah, man, like I say, man, I'm definitely finna lock in with y'all, man.
Well, yeah, man, we got our 3-hour stream, man. We ain't went in this long in a minute, I do class. 3 hours in, bro.
Yeah, man. Like I say, man, that's why I say, bro, it's nothing to do an hour, man. An hour, 3 hours to us is 30 minutes to most people, man. And most people struggle to do 30 minutes, bro. So, I mean, this is what we do, man. Shit just flow organically, bro. Like this shit was not planned. This show was definitely put together with a phone call, man. So the radio show that's gonna be cake work, man.
Yep. So look forward to the News You Can Use radio show. We already put out episode 1. Y'all could go check that out on all platforms. I just did a radio show yesterday, 103.1 Las Vegas hip hop radio station. Go check that out. Go mess with them. Go over there, Trap LA. We do got an interview coming up soon with Trap LA and a lot more in store. Yeah, Tick going crazy.
Yeah, that shit right there. Yeah. He got me with that. I can't fool with him.
You can't hit that with D-Class?
Hell no. Nah. My knees do not allow no shit to that extent, bro.
How old is OG Tick a lot?
Shit, he gotta be about 60.
He got it, bro. He got it.
What he do? He taking that Dr. Sebi diet. He got the sea moss and the black
That
seed
boy
oil.
on it,
He
bro.
work out all the time.
But that's just that doing the moves, bro. Like that's why I say, man, once you start dancing and doing shit like that, man, like you got to keep moving, bro. Don't never stop doing that shit, cause
see him raising his chest up. That's like everybody got a little move like that.
Yeah, that's keeping everybody active, man. So yeah, that's pretty dope, bro.
Oh yeah, my boy right here go crazy too, man. You sleep on him.
That's that boy. That's Earthquake, huh?
Yeah,
that boy Earthquake, man. See, D-Class, I think you could do the Earthquake moves.
I don't know, dog. That ain't about my style right there, dog. I don't know, man. I'm big on the
You
hit.
want to learn from Eskimo. Eskimo, he like the way you move around, hit the tut and shit.
No,
He like that tut.
I need that tut action. I think that might be my lane right there, dog.
He said, I think I can tut. Who's this guy? This a new dude, huh?
Nah, that's the people that came on after us.
I'm about to say, yeah, he came on some B-boy type shit. Hold on, bro.
I don't know what that nigga doing right there, man.
Yeah,
I feel like I can do that dumbass shit. That nigga jump around, slide around. I can
that nigga did the slip and slide.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, he finna hit you with that.
OG be killing it right here, though. He a locker.
Oh, yeah. Let's see what he got going on.
He on that electric boogaloo shit. I see what he on.
That's locking.
He said he on that electric boogaloo shit.
That's dope, though, man. See, yeah, I need to pop out to this type of shit. This be the type of shit I go to, man. That's what hold my interest, bro.
I never knew you was this into dancing, D-Class. You never told me you like this B-boy shit.
It's a lot of shit people don't know, man. Like, I'm big on this shit, man. Like, I like watching this, bro.
Well, you gotta go check out the interview I did with Cuzzo, man. We got him on there, but I'm gonna send him over there and I'm gonna redo a new one. See, you gotta come back on the podcast, Cuzzo, so we can get you locked in again, and you can go over on I'm a Brand podcast and do you one. And they got a couple shows over there. I think you could do a couple different things over there and come over here and do something whenever you're ready, man. Y'all gotta check out LA Bop News. Cuzzo be in all the live action. He gotta start fucking live streaming that shit, vlogging it for y'all, giving y'all the full aspect of what's going on. Hold that camera, look at it, and say, "What's up, YouTube? I'm about to show y'all the day in the life." Poof, and then go into where you going, show them that. You gotta bust it down. You gotta start busting it down, Cuzzo. Vlog it out, and then when you get home, edit that shit together, hit YouTube with that motherfucker. Bam, there you go. You got one. And you doing this shit every weekend all the time. So you showing people new places to eat. You showing people new places to hang out and drink. You showing people entertainment. You talking to people, meeting people, asking questions, intermingling. And you got a lot of people who sit in the house sometimes and want to just watch other people life. I guess they're entertained by that. So
that boy Van is tough, bro. See, I be looking at all kind of shit like that. That boy Red and Black Vans, them hoes was tough. I'm fucking with them.
Oh man, the D boys, man. The D boys, man.
Yeah, man. So yeah, man. Hey, man, y'all stay blessed, man. I'm finna slide, bro. So yeah, man. I'm definitely gonna shoot you some messages, man. So just be on the lookout, bro. I'm definitely ready to talk to you whenever you got time, man. We gonna put it together.
Yes, sir, Ski. All right, now that's it for the news you can use. We put in our 3 hours a night. Make sure to like and subscribe to this video. Shout out to everybody watching from behind the scenes in the comments. Shout out to everybody who watched tonight. 3 hours in. Shout out to D-Class. I'm the Brand Podcast. Go check it out. Go like and subscribe over there. Shout out LA Bop News. Go like and subscribe over there. Go check out my new radio interview that I just did on 103.1 Las Vegas Hip Hop Trap LA radio station. Shout out to them. Shout out to the restaurant. And we out.
Peace out.
Peace.